They should be able to hear me. You guys have to
What's
talk.
up, everyone?
Hello.
You guys are just dead silent when
I'm thinking.
Brian's just jiggling dice, and it doesn't sound like anything.
RTX just does not hear anything. It's just me violently shaking
I think
dice.
Discord even would hear the dice. Even its weak voice canceling would cancel that out.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to this month's episode of Nat Disaster. My name is Brian Creevy. I am the DM, the Disaster Master here. And yeah, we're here for session 48 of the Misfit Warrior campaign. I'm not sure why our stream isn't loading on my computer. Is it okay on your side, Conlon?
Yeah, Casey has it live.
Cool. Mine just says failure to determine content classification. Great. All right. Well, I guess fine as long as that's good. But yeah, we're here for session 48 of the Misfit Warriors campaign, and I am just ready to get going on this. So I want to start with Andrew.
Hello. Hi. I'm Andrew. I play Oliver Evangrove, the portal wizard with daddy issues. Yeah. Hi. I'm 30 years old now.
You went to Iceland?
Hell yeah.
I did go to
Welcome.
Iceland. It was incredible.
Well,
Birthday.
not for everyone, but welcome.
Welcome to the all of our backs hurt.
Don't
And
even
my
talk
knees.
to me about it.
Petra.
Yeah. Hi.
Pass it on.
Vicky.
Hi. I am Vicky. I am playing Knock. They are a halfling ranger druid with a giant owl.
Quarter orc.
You're so right.
Wait, really?
I almost introduced Andy, and I was like, fuck.
It's one of those weeks.
Yes. Yeah. Knock is a
One of
quarter
those
orc, so
days.
they have tiny little tusks. And their skin is like kind of greenish. Could be dirty, you don't know.
Who knows? All right, pass it on.
Sam.
Oh wow, I never go third. Hello, I am Sam. I play Illyria. She's a druid, possibly from the Purity, ghost lady with emotional avoidance issues.
Is she a pirate?
No, she's definitely not a pirate. I can confirm that at this point.
Oh, that breaks my heart.
Much to Callum's sadness.
Pass it on.
Oh, okay. Callum.
Hey, I'm playing Yamakowski for now until he dies again.
Oh no.
Do you have your
No,
next
I mean like,
prepped?
do I have what?
Your next name prepped?
I have two actually, depending on how or why I die.
I've already prepared the names for when I die next.
Oh yeah, no, this is a huge part of his character. Like I'm and also he dies regularly. Like I'm. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna go.
Who dies regularly?
Just casually.
Statistically. Cornland.
It's great character traits. Quarter orc, dies all the time. Daddy issues. I don't know what contract I signed, and I'm not very sure where I am. I'm Conlon. I play Bracket. He's trying his best.
You very,
I
very
love that,
nearly
like, we-
almost said I am Bracket.
I did almost say I am Bracket. It was because I am Bracket. He is my self-insert character. He is the most
yeah.
self-inserty of my characters.
Hero.
My job
Does
is
he also
to
have
save the world.
back
Do you know what
problems?
you have to do? Not a fucking clue.
All right, well, this is our Nat Disaster crew, and without further ado, let's go ahead and let tonight's disaster unfold.
The disaster's been
Previously-
unfolding since like 5 a.m.
Since, yeah, long before 5 a.m.
Fair.
Been
No, fair
awake
enough.
since 3.
But last time on that disaster, you all traveling south, getting closer and closer to Zista City, the place you were aiming for to save from the ever-raging storm surrounding
Fuck
the
that
city.
guy.
You guys traveled until you decided to set up camp and found that across the river there was a field of glowing fungi that seemed to be affected by the same kind of shadowy, obscure creature-esque something. And upon investigating, your party got a little bit more involved than Nock was hoping for, but did result on a lot of material collection, as well as rescuing a fox that seemed to have gotten mixed up within the field. Nock throwing some sort of potion created by Illyria and gifted to them on one of the fungi, and it just totally eviscerating them by thorns just ripping out from the inside of it. Yamakowski ended up getting polymorphed by Oliver into Oliver's interpretation from drawings of what a Tyrannosaurus Rex was.
A literal hand drawing of a T-Rex.
Brackett and Oliver flying over and riding on top of the T-Rex at one point as well. Nock saving Vane and getting out of there with the fox, and Illyria going down there and letting out a wail, a cry that destroyed several fungi in your surroundings.
Oh
Then
yeah, that was pretty fucking dope.
Then wild shaping into a giant bat, the first wild shape Illyria had done so far in game, and calling out to all the bats in the surrounding to collect more material.
My besties.
As the Misfits slowly backed up, realizing this was more than just a couple fungi. This was a field endlessly of fungi to as far as they can see. The party, through a combination of Yamakowski and Illyria, using control water as well as call lightning to just drown and zap all of the fungi. You guys put out the fire, regrouped with the cart, and headed south away from everything going on. With the fox running off on its own, being severely traumatized by being grabbed by this fungi, then grabbed by a giant owl, then being flown several feet in the air just to be rescued, ran off. And yeah, the party regrouped at the cart and started traveling away from this battlefield. And that is where we ended last session. So everyone, as you're joined in the cart together, being pulled off by the horses, the wind once again blowing against your faces, Ember Nettles riding within the skull of the skeletal horse beside you, its wings stretched out through its eye sockets. You can start seeing the glowing lights in the field across the river shine, but start to slowly fade the further and further you guys go. How far do you guys go?
I mean,
Nock.
they can't cross the river, right? Like,
It doesn't appear to be. From as far as you can see, they only reside on the western side of the river.
then let's go to the next, like, break.
Yeah, next campy area, a place where you can pull
Yeah.
off and it looks like they're safe. And obviously Nock will scout to double check we're not just
Please,
that's what I'm saying.
thank you.
And let's
is
not
that I'm
follow
gonna-
Nock this time and wait until
Unless
Nock.
I ask, please. Yes.
Well, okay.
I don't listen to any of you.
Oh.
I was just trying to help.
Look for mushrooms, not to investigate what you were doing.
Yeah, as the cart rides off and you guys start looking, Illyria is just in the back of the car with this just collection of fungal carcasses.
40 to be exact.
Yep, 40 fungal
That's incredible.
carcasses that she collected.
That is fucked up, but
Can
that's
I
a
look
lot.
up and be like, what are you going to do with them?
Restock my collection and probably purpose them for potions.
Cool. I'm literally like laying and I like had my head up and as I say cool, I just drop my head back. I'm just like,
Oh wait, were you?
You just went underwater.
We're losing Callum. They're underwater.
I went underwater?
That's
Yeah,
what
it sounded
sounded
like
Yeah,
you
your
were
voice
underwater.
disappeared.
Sorry, I'm wearing headphones.
No worries.
Ah.
Just say,
Rush.
what did you
Here,
say?
I'll put them off. Just give me 1 second.
Got you.
While they're doing that, knock roll
All right, can you hear me?
for looking out around everything.
You got it.
Yes, we
Shit,
can hear you
hold
now.
on a second.
Do I get advantage with Vane, or should Vane roll separately, perhaps?
Vane, you and
Can
Vane
you hear me
roll
now?
together, or Vane can
Yes.
give you
Yeah.
You
Yep.
now.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll take,
I was
like, let me double check. What's Vane's? Sorry. Yeah, I'll have Vane roll.
Okay.
She's got a better number than I do.
what are you guys rolling?
I'm rolling perception. That is a total of 25.
Perfect. I just
Oh, are
wanted
you
to
going
know
to
as
start already?
as you guys talk. So Yamakasi, you were saying?
Oh, I was just saying that as I'm talking to Illyria, I'm like laying spread out on the floor, and as she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna make some potions," I was like, "Cool," and I just let my head drop down. And I'm like, "Potions sound awesome."
All right, Bracket, you're right, driving the car, and you're also looking out for some sort of campsite.
Correct. Yes.
All right, roll a perception check. Oliver, what are you doing?
I am also keeping an eye out for a potential campsite.
Right, Zaniza will also be up at the front and doing the exact same thing. We're all rolling perception, guys. Let's roll some dice.
No, actually, I'm just whimpering and looking up at the ceiling of the cart.
Yeah.
True, that's fair after what you'd gone through in the past.
I'm
Vane rolled a 25. I think we got it, guys.
I rolled 20.
right.
I
You're looking out at the surroundings and keeping an eye out for things while looking at. They're looking specifically
Yeah, that's true.
for something. So yes. What'd you roll, Oliver? And Brett?
22.
I rolled a 17.
Cool. Okay. So knock as you guys are moving southward. After about 45 seconds or so, the lights to the direct west of you all seems to disappear almost altogether. And after about 10 minutes of traveling southward, they disappear altogether in the distance where you can no longer see their glow. And you guys are fully in nighttime as the rest of the sun has gone down.
Can I ask a question about that?
Yeah.
At like 45 seconds later, like as we're leaving, they all just go out at once. Like all of the lights go.
No, it just
Or-
means that there's no more coming as you guys are going southward.
Oh, okay,
They
gotcha.
stay in the rear.
Yeah, I know. Someone turned off a light switch.
All the fun
Yeah.
guys.
It's not gonna be like,
Not
we're
really
going.
Funny the vampires coming.
Okay.
All right, so you guys
Almost
travel
wasted
for
the
that
whole
like 10
episode.
minutes until you can't see anymore. You go for about 30 minutes. You guys haven't seen any sort of campsite yet, or at least some well-stopped spot. Do you guys keep on going?
Do I see anything that would at least make for a good split space to rest? Like,
Yeah, I feel like we gotta at least like pull off the road and like have a place for that.
Yeah.
The most you can see does end up being honestly just a small collection of trees. Most of the stuff to the east side of you is just a small field of grass before it does go into the actual grasslands.
Can we
themselves.
pool our resources together to make a big hammock?
I mean, sure. How do you
Like-
propose we do?
Are we still riding abreast of the river?
Yeah, the river does stay at this point pretty close to you. It doesn't start splitting until a little bit further south.
could I try
Okay,
to think
that's
of
how
what
Yertle
I
has been getting
know
along.
is in the area and try to think of if there's another spot nearby that would be like a good place to stop?
Roll a survival check.
Nice.
Oh man, I should be good at this. I'm from here. That's a 10.
We're
Well,
not
hey,
from here. We're
you know-
reaching the
you know
grasslands.
the terrain. You are in your favored terrain, and this is someplace well traveled. I'll
Yeah.
give you advantage for it.
Hey!
You should be good at that, so makes
Thank
sense.
you.
You are
Okay,
winning
that's
for
better. I sure am.
two. Like,
That's better. That's
out of
an
your whole
18.
thing.
It's my whole thing. No.
So 18, yes, you can think looking around at your surroundings, seeing where you are next to the river and how the
Yeah.
distance to the shade shower forest across the river, the field on the other side of the river. Probably another 15 minutes south or so, you should be able to see there is like this cave that you do know of that a lot of people like. It's not like a group stay together, but hey, kind of first person of the night can go there and take it, and it's a little bit well covered.
Okay, cool. I would
Let's go to a cave.
I'm like flying above, and I think I like spot this out in the distance, and I connect it in my head, and I pull down, and just kind of like give directions to, I assume, Brackett, who's driving the cart.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll give directions to Brackett and kind of point him in the direction of this cave.
Do we
Okay.
think that I might need to heal myself?
Everybody in the cart looks at Yamakowski. What's your hit points at, Yamakowski?
I am currently at 32 out of 123, so I'm
He
not
looks
looking
pretty beat
great.
up.
I mean, I'm at 28, my guy.
Yikes. All right. Well, do you want
Yeah.
some lay on hands? We could
I
split
mean,
them.
I'm flying right now, so
Oh, that's
it's
true.
okay.
When we figure out how to get you to fly, we
Yamakowski
can solve
reaches
that.
out the side of the cart, like, come on, I'll tag you. Like,
Tag!
I'm just wondering if we think we're gonna maybe need to be healthier, or should I just lay here kind of whimpering and whining?
Let's whimper and
I mean,
whine.
if you
until we
want to
can go
heal
bed.
up really quick, you can let me just go take a look and scope it out. I know that this should be a pretty safe area.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm still doing pretty good on spells. If you wanted to, I can cast a couple cure wounds if it will make you feel better.
Well, I think if we are meeting back up, he'll knock and I'll use my lay on hands, and then we can go. Like,
Then at least in case we have something in the night, we'll be fine.
All right. So as you guys are approaching the campsite, who gives what to who to heal back up?
Do I have anything?
Sure. I guess I'll come down to Zaniza, to Zani.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm at 28. Vane is at 16. So if she wants to split it up, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, can definitely do that. So,
can I?
Zaniza is going to cast some second level cure wounds on you and
Oh,
on
nice.
which I
Can I
love
also cast?
the D rules. Now it's 4d8 for a second level cure wound.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome. Hell yeah.
Okay,
Tell me
that-
if Vane is fully healed up, because I'll do a
that's going to be
additional
21
cure
hit
wounds.
points for Vane.
For Vane. Okay, 21.
And 20 hit points for Knock.
Nice.
Yeah, it's probably more than enough, actually.
I'm also gonna cast aid.
That's
I have 2 second level spell slots.
Well, don't use all of them.
Well, I'm not
Are you
using all of
casting
them. I'm
aid
just
on-
casting aid once, but it's also nighttime, so presumably we get to sleep soon.
Yes.
Who are you
Just
casting
in
aid
case
on?
there's a fucking monster in there or something.
Yeah, it must immediately be eaten.
So you and Vane both get 5 additional HP towards your total, like
Oh, thank you.
past your maximum.
2,
Alright.
3, 4.
And Bracket, at about this time, you do see the cave coming into sight, so you start slowing down the cart and directing it into there. It's probably a good, looks like about 80 to 90 feet off of the path. There are a couple of trees surrounding to the side. It's actually one of the grassland hills actually comes down, and there's almost like a temporary wall, so the cave goes into the actual hillside.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna climb out of the cart at this point and wait for Yertle to climb up over towards where we are.
Okay, Yertle's just slowly going.
I will begin prepping does it look like people have camped here before, I assume?
Yeah, you could actually tell looking around inside the cave very easily. Just a normal commoner's survival check should be able to see that there was a fire seemingly last night. There's chars and still some half-burnt logs within a fire pit at the head of the cave. Looking on the inside, there does appear to be a backside. It goes probably about 25 to 30 feet in. And it is pretty cleared out, as this is like a well-stocked traveler's cave.
I'm going to walk to the back of the cave and cast light at the back of the cave. Or sorry, just do cantrip on like a square of it approximately. I don't know what size thing I can actually like do because it's very unspecific in the cantrip. It's just like you can make an object. This says 20 foot. What's up?
Oliver?
I can cast dancing lights and throw globules of light into the cave.
Okay.
Light everything up.
As you do this, as the kids are actually getting out of the cart, you can see Hope and Ilgan actually kind of like going over to some of the globules and staring in fascination. But Yorem kind of comes up to where Bracket is and just looking and be like, yeah, I'm told that I should be able to do something like that someday if I really like focus.
Well, keep focusing on it.
Do you know how to do that?
I'm gonna kind of give that look of it's an inherent thing I know how to do, so I will try my best, but I just focus on creating light out of myself. Try and do that. Maybe focus on it over the course of the night. Just pick a small object, like a rock, like would fit within your hand, and focus on it.
Okay. All right, I can do this.
Sick.
Where do you guys leave the horses?
I mean, I think at this point, Illyria is definitely going to go over to the skeletal horse and kind of check it out for the first time.
Embernetto kind of comes out and is just kind of like flying around area, kind of honestly just looks excited to have stopped and, you know, having a moment where just not constantly staying with the horse.
She's going to give him like a half smirk and say, good job, and just kind of like pat at her shoulder to land there.
And you can feel the curled bottom of Embernetto kind of just lays around your shoulder, curling on the other side.
Excellent.
That's so cute.
And then I'm just going to start, like, you know how people, like, groom their horses and brush off their horses? There's nothing to brush off, so she's kind of just, like, shining the bones a little bit on the horse.
Yeah, just wiping the dust that's accumulated in our running.
Like, there's some dust on the back where your mane should be. Let me take care of that real quick.
It's in between the
I was
ribs.
literally thinking of doing
up.
basically the same thing. Have you ever seen a video of a zookeeper like itching a tortoise's neck?
Oh, yeah.
I have not.
And they like stretch it out really far. So they can't reach it. So when they get like dry skin. So if you itch their neck, they'll reach it out really far so you can get all the little folds and stuff. Which they do if like birds land on them to like eat the dead skin or whatever. So like Yertle's like up near camp and I'm like he lays out and I'm just like drying his scales and itching his folds and making sure he's comfortable.
And Zaniza will get around over to the fire and start a fire, start getting a little bit of what they have, a small little dinner meal for everybody set up. And it is probably at this point around like 10:30 in the evening from there as you guys are setting up camp.
Yikes.
Will you guys like
I'm gonna set up the alarm torches.
Okay, where did you place them?
Out. I'm gonna put them out. So I have 4, right?
I believe so, yes. And are you guys pitching like tents inside the cave, everybody, and kind of keeping the part on the outside?
Yeah, Cart's gonna kind of act as like a wall, you know?
Yeah.
Enough of a gap where we could run out,
set up
but gives us at least one more side of barrier.
Around the mouth of the cave. And
you guys, how big is the mouth of the cave?
Is there another outlet on the other side?
Well, the cave,
or
no.
is it just a?
It's a closed-in cave.
Does the cave
right?
just completely?
It's an enclosed cave.
How big is the mouth of it?
In that case, I will. I'm gonna put 1 on top of the cave, and then 3 surrounding the mouth. So 1, 2, 3, just so that I get if anybody's trying to sneak over top as well.
Okay.
That's smart.
And the mouth of the cave is probably a good like 15 to 18 feet tall.
I have a question.
Can we have Yertle just blocking the entrance? Like, would anybody be interested in that, or probably not?
I mean, it's probably a good idea to have an exit route and to be able to see outside as well, so that we can keep an eye on what's going on. It's nice to have the alarm torches, but I think we should still probably keep watches. We are in the wild.
Yeah, we should keep watches.
Yeah.
I'm probably
100%.
gonna sleep over near Yertle. I want him near us if that's possible, but he might have to be outside of the ring of alarm torches.
I think, I mean, if we're trying to keep Yertle in there, then I would, I could space them out further. I don't think there's like a limit to how far apart I can put them, right?
No.
No.
No, we spread them
so
across
I
the
can just
entire.
space them out a little bit further.
They each have their own radius effect.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
would
forgot what the
just
radius
spread it
effect
out a
is,
little
but we
bit
actually
further.
want to spread them a little bit further because they have a circle radius effect.
Yeah.
I actually can cast alarm myself as well.
That's awesome.
Would you want to do that at
Yeah.
the mouth of the cave?
I think the alarm torches for sure, and then I might cast alarm like on the further camp. Use one of my last first level ones, because then I can. You said door, window, or area within range that is no larger than 20 feet. I mean, so like further up the road, and I'll just like do a horseshoe shape.
Yeah.
You want it on the actual road?
Like, yeah, like on the other side of where our cart, Yertle, and like the campfire is. So like
so
we
is
have
it somebody who's
Like on the path that we took to cave.
Yeah, as they came down the path, it'll give us an early warning, and then the alarm torches would double check we're up.
And then
pretty
three
much,
alarm torches on the ground around, and then one at the top. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So Zanisa has some dinner made for everybody on there, and
do we want to crack open one of these bottles of rum? I feel like it's been a day.
Oh yeah.
It has been a day.
Before I join anyone, I'm gonna kind of walk. She's gonna like stretch a little bit. She's a little less stiff. She kind of takes like a deep breath, like looking around, almost like she feels at home in the cave for some reason. And then I'm gonna walk towards the direct back of wherever it is. Do I see any like stalagmites or stalactites anywhere?
At the back of the cave, there seem to be slight ones that are that have started forming. Nothing crazy like ones that we've seen before.
Okay.
But minor ones, and Bracket's light cantrip is still glowing at the back of the cave.
So helpful. So I'm gonna use my druid craft to just kind of start like vine stringing to the stalagmites and stalactites all my mushrooms so that I can start drying those bad boys out. So I'm just gonna like organize them.
That cave is gonna get fucking musty.
I gotta dry bodies out so they're effective. So I'm just gonna go towards the like as far away from them as I can get, and then I'm gonna take and I'm just gonna kind of type A sort them by different type of mushroom and just start like sticking thorns through them to like keep them hanging there.
Okay. You guys open a bottle of rum, and Illyria's just like, I'm gonna dry my mushrooms out.
I literally, I walk over as the what is her Zanisa tells us dinner's ready, and I'm like, all right, guys, it's been a day, and I'm just like, thump. Just start passing the bottle around. I'm gonna hand it to Nock first, and pointedly say, I'm sorry for making us do that fight. That was a lot. It was cool of you to. It was cool of you to save that box, though.
Thanks. I mean, if you hadn't come over, I probably wouldn't have heard it. So, in a way, I guess I have you to thank for that.
That's terrible.
I will casually lean over and say, "Sorry for setting you on fire." By the way,
honestly, it's not even the worst that I've ever endured. And then, so has Nock taken a drink? Because I'm gonna hand it immediately to Oliver.
Thank you.
I think honestly, Nock has handed it like took the bottle and then just kind of passed it to Oliver.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't really take a swig.
Yeah, no pressure. I mean,
yeah.
Oliver will take a long.
I think Nock's just not in that headspace right now.
Okay.
My skin hurt. I smell faintly of fried chicken, and I'm definitely in that headspace.
Zanizo will take it from Oliver, take like a small swig as well too, and then hand it off to Bracket.
Continue on. I don't have anything with me this time, you know.
No, that was vague. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Lighting a joint. I was trying to be more subtle, but I realize I have no prop except for the lighter.
The miming, and I'm the only one who doesn't partake in that.
I think.
What did you say?
I said I understood the miming that he was doing, but I'm the only one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at my character sheet. I can't actually see
Conlon's. Also looking at notes,
okay,
honestly.
I'll be more direct next time. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
Naka's gonna take out their heated blanket. Just wrap it around their shoulders.
Ooh, that's a move.
I'm gonna.
You've discovered the button before, so you know how it works.
I hit the button, and I'm gonna cast Goodberry and just like do my normal sorting out of my allotment for everybody for the day. So how many people do we have total now?
Bracket again. Bracket's younger brother. Bracket's love interest. Zani, Illyria, Oliver, Yamakowski, not Vane.
Bracket's love interest as Yorem. I was like, beautiful. Excuse me, what?
So everybody is going to get one Goodberry.
Cool. That made me a little bit, because you didn't say Zani, so I was like, are you referring to the child? Bracket what? Excuse me. Sorry, guys.
I didn't know we were playing that kind of D&D. I'm out.
What? Can you please explain to me? I know it heals, but what specifically does it do in technical terms?
So, it gives you 1 hit point, and it provides enough nourishment to keep you full for the day, but it stays good for 24 hours. So it's a really good way to get somebody back up if they drop unconscious. Like it's a very good like last resort, like, oh my god, you're down and we have nothing else. And Nock has just kind of gotten into this habit of casting it every night if they have a spell slot left. And the party is getting larger and larger. And so now they're just kind of like, oh man, I used to be able to give everybody like 3 of these.
It's okay.
It's temporary. A dozen people. We have a posse.
Kids, right?
Yeah, I give 1 to each of the kids.
And apparently Yamakowski's planning on possibly dying, and Illyria might die. Who knows? So at some point, you won't have to waste all your berries.
So I tell everybody what it is, to hold on to it if they can for the next 24 hours, and to take it if they really need it. Because we have enough food to keep us full, but it's a good backup in case anybody goes unconscious in the next day.
Thank you.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
1 berry of good.
You just have a good berry.
I just always have a good. I just don't take out my inventory.
So no, whenever you take that berry, whenever you eat it, you will get 1 hit point.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Cool. All right.
But it does make you feel satisfied and hunger in the day. That's why I eat mine in the morning.
And I think I also take 10 minutes to ritually cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Nock goes off to do that. What is everybody else doing?
If no one has started a fire yet, I will get a campfire going.
We already have a campfire going.
Okay.
Pleb.
I'm going to drink probably about 1/3 of the bottle of brandy and scarf down that food and then start telling sea stories.
And rolling a Constitution saving throw.
I can do that.
I'm also going to spend some time. Oh, sorry.
Do I get Bracket's bonus?
Bracket, are you staying close to Yamakowski as
We're
as he's
sitting
drinking?
in a circle around a fire. I think we're within the
Yep, so you get his
the
charisma.
shape.
That's good because my save sucked. So what is your your charisma bonus rather?
+4.
Okay, so 16 total.
Cool. Okay.
You're holding it.
You're holding it. You can definitely feel the effects.
You're
but
inebriated.
Together, you're the fun level.
That was it. So exactly what I was hoping for, because like now I'm gonna just start like regaling everyone with like stories about Zista, stories about the island I came from, like people I've met, shit I've done.
And Oliver, what were you doing?
I was going to spend some time tuning to the dagger of displacement I found.
Okay, so you're holding that out and focusing on that over these stories and dinner. And Knock, you take the 10 minutes to cast Speak with Animals. Illyria, you're at the other end of the cave drying out your mushrooms. Your ritual casting completes.
I think she's talking to herself a little bit too. She does that sometimes. But you just hear like weird muttering from the back.
Mhm.
Are the kids near me? Do I have to censor my stories?
Kids are at the fire, yeah.
Okay. I'm telling kid appropriate stories of the shit I've done.
Hell yeah. Occasionally flipping, but not much.
Yep.
Yeah, not like I'm not telling any of the explicit details. I may swear from time to time, but that's different.
Excellent.
He says some swear words you've never heard before, you know? So just in different languages.
In a much deeper voice.
Yeah. Very angry seaman.
I want to go over to the horses and just check in with them and make sure that they're good.
You go over to talk to the horses. They are laying down at this point. They let you know that the little extra push was more than we wanted for the day, but we're okay.
I'm glad that you're okay. And I'll pet them and just, give them a little extra. I'm sure I have some horse feed in here somewhere. One second.
Do horses like good berries?
You also got supplies from Ladris, so that probably
We
would
definitely have horse feed.
Yeah, I'll give them just like a little extra than they really necessarily need, like just a little bit.
You catch this as you are drying the mushrooms at times. Knock other side of the cave where the horses are at the end, just tending to them.
Am I able to speak to the skeletal horse?
Speak with animals. Does it say beast?
What's a horse, Brian?
It's a horse.
It's a horse.
No, and it sure is, but it also might fall under speak with undead. So like,
yeah, that might be speak with undead.
And like really, it's just it. What does Brian think? But I love the question because like if you combine the two, I've seen memes of it being like, I want to talk to the belt. Like,
it
was a cow at one point.
It is considered an undead, so I would say if you want to speak to the horse, it would honestly have to be a weird mix of speak with undead and speak with animal casting together. It could be done, but that's not one or the other.
Can I?
Yeah, I think Knock tries to talk to it a little bit.
It just cracks. It's been standing up the whole time, and it's just pantomime eating grass, and it kind of just regards you for a second.
It's just chewing cud above a rock.
Is what I say.
Are
you comfortable? And it just continues to eat.
Can I come over to where Knock is trying to talk to the horses?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bet that would be super unsettling for Knock because like this is the first animal that's like just, you know what I mean? Like it's not. That would be creepy. It'd be like watching a skinwalker.
Just pantomime eating grass.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like you haven't really interacted with it yet, so like you might not have even realized it wasn't like an actually living being. That's weird.
And Knock Illyria walks over to you as you're regarding the skeletal horse.
Yeah. I just kind of look at it. Hi.
So she's gonna walk up and say hi, and then looks at you and says, "Are you having a hard time with this one?"
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to listen. Hello.
Is it fucking deaf?
Can I attempt to ask it how it's doing?
Are you able to cast Speak with Undead?
Isn't it her familiar?
Yeah,
No, it's just one of the skeletal horses, my understanding.
but there's no language. You gotta be able to.
How would I do that then?
There's a spell called Speak with Undead.
Oh, I don't have that prepared, so I guess I can't do that.
Yep.
Do I?
So you honestly probably haven't experienced that before, but you've tried to speak to these horses in the time that you were around on the ship.
Mhm.
And so far you've noticed that, hey, you haven't found a way to verbally connect with them, but you have been
With
able
any of the horses, I can easily talk to the other horses.
the ones that were dead, no. The ones who are alive, yes.
Okay,
But
excellent.
Wouldn't
dead-
Illyria have like a language to communicate with
you have to
the
build
dead?
kind of like a
Okay.
bond with them
Okay.
physically.
All right.
See,
Well,
she like orders her skeleton soldiers around. Like,
yeah.
is it that they understand her but she can't? Like,
Gotcha.
They came to understand her as the superior of that area.
But we're not
okay,
having.
so it's kind of like a
I'm giving orders and they're listening, but we're not having communication.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
gotcha. It's kind of like
in
a
that
willpower thing.
In that case, she's gonna look at Knock and shrug and just say, "I haven't really made much progress with him yet either, but he seems to be all right." And then look at you and say, "I think we need to talk about those potions now."
Oh, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna try to druid craft an apple. Can I do that? Is that possible?
Yeah.
That's a fucking excellent use of druidcraft.
I'm going to offer the apple to the skeletal horse.
It's gonna fall through his body.
You go over animal handling check.
Yeah. Okay.
Animal undead handling check.
Animal undead handling check.
Animal handling, but with intelligence because of Arcana.
I didn't roll very well. But my animal handling is good. So 15.
15. It stops pantomime eating grass for a little bit and kind of just looks in your direction. The blank eye sockets seem to be looking in your direction before it goes down and kind of grabs it within its bony teeth, one of it actually missing, and it just chews on it a couple times before you see it just kind of just fall through its form onto the ground.
That's so
Poor
excellent.
guy.
Oh, he tried.
I mean, I'll let him do it. If he
I
keeps
am a
going,
horse.
I'll let him go.
You can see one of the other horses starts coming over and just picking at the apple pieces that were on the ground that came out from
allowed.
its chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
allowed.
I just mashed it.
Does this horse freak out the other horses? How are the other horses handling this?
Honestly,
I feel like only Hamel would actually be freaked out because he actually is a celestial being.
So the horses.
Well, that's the thing though, is Hamel wouldn't be freaked out because steeds are naturally really intelligent and like they understand their allies.
Yeah.
You would notice.
Okay, let him answer, please.
So you would notice as you throughout the day, they seem to be keeping their distance, but in this little bit of moment where like, hey, everything's been settled down and they've been resting, they weren't staying too far off from them, and this kind of was the first interaction of it got up close to it, eating those apple pieces. They, at least right now, don't seem like they're bothered by it.
That's nice.
It makes sense that they also avoided it at first because in general, when an animal's sick, animals tend to avoid that animal. They just kind of or push it away out of the nest or kind of away from them. They're getting used to it and realizing it's not negatively affecting them. It's just kind of like existing.
Just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably like, look at this weird fucking horse.
Crazy. That potion was crazy.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to
Very powerful
on its effects ahead of time.
That's okay.
Admittedly, I didn't expect to follow your party.
Yeah, that's okay. It was awesome.
You didn't.
What'd you do?
I mean, I was lucky, but thank you.
I wouldn't have handed it to you if I didn't know you were a good shot.
That's fair enough.
Flattered.
I do appreciate it. That was a very, very generous gift.
The other two.
Yeah.
Let's see. So the one that you just threw was the most dangerous. So you don't have to worry about that anymore. The other two that I have gifted you have two different effects. Have you noticed the one that appears to have toad skin in it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a purity version of an antitoxin. But just as a warning, it's not visually appealing. You will excrete the toxin like a frog out of your
skin.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Gross.
That's fucking neat.
It can be applied topically, but if you can stomach the taste, ingested is probably the most instant effect. And the last one is definitely one that can be interesting. I like to call it tongue trap of the Fae. This is a powerful truth serum. If you're able to get someone to ingest it without them knowing it, until they realize what they're saying, they won't realize what they've done. They'll have a hard time fighting it, and they might have to take some cues from the Fae if they are aware that you have force-fed it to them. But they'll still have to tell you truths. They would have to weave their truths in a way that doesn't reveal what they don't want, and not everyone's as good at that as others. So,
wow,
that is very cool.
That's crazy.
You guys still over by the horses?
Yeah, and Zani. Zani's next to the fire with you, Yamakowski, and just be like, wait, so you were in that creepy treasury room and you heard a voice telling you to save it, and you actually went to go save it? Like, come on, that was a trap.
I'm a fucking hero. What do you want from me?
You're also kind of stupid sometimes, but it's okay.
I'm stupid all the time, but I'm still a hero. Like, I have literally just pledged my eternal soul to Misfits and Illyria. Like, she wants me to be a hero. I had to try. Also, like, I had Andy and Rain as backup.
Okay, but you gotta have some basic survival instincts.
I think he has a solid -6 on that bad boy.
Yeah, that's my dump stat, to be honest.
Dump stat.
I think only Bracket would wait. No, the kids know what a dump stat is. They'd laugh at that joke.
They do. Start explaining what character stats are. They do it all the time so funny. In their Districts and Dictators game.
That's so funny. Oh my god.
Bracket would get it.
It's canon. Yamakowski's a nerd.
Yeah.
Wait, so what was Yamakowski saying that he does prior to this?
Yes, Yamakowski, as that's going on,
our antics.
You see this conversation going on next to the horses.
Oh, I'm just seeing it. No. If I'm not like close enough to hear, I do want to know about those potions, like as Yamakowski, but also like as Callum, those are fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
The truth serum in particular, I feel like Yamakowski would have a lot of fun with.
Illyria had a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah, Naka's gonna just kind of look at Illyria and just be like, these are very powerful. How did you get these?
I made them.
That's so cool.
Admittedly, my focus was split. I wasn't necessarily supposed to be mixing potions, but it's kind of a... She just kind of throws up her head.
How dare you?
She doesn't really have a word for I'm allowed to have a hobby because, spoiler alert, she's not.
Yeah. Yeah, Knock is just gonna be kind of like, how dare you make something really cool in your spare time? And take out their herbalism kit. Yeah. And just kind of show it to Illyria and just be like, I've been kind of tinkering around with this a little bit. I'm not very good at it yet, but I make teas and stuff for my friends, and every single thing that Bracket is smoking has come from me. Just yeah.
Every druid has to start somewhere, and
She's Knox started growing weed.
Yeah. Then she's gonna be like,
if I start growing weed, I can be a druid someday too.
and your spirit is important.
Sorry, could you say that again?
So she just says, and taking care of those you love, even their spirits, is important.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to curb him a little bit. He's been smoking all day.
That's fair. He also can't be using all of your herbs.
I mean, I'm kind of able to just grow it now, and I make a little bit like a pot leaf in my hand, and then it goes away.
I have now solved
really easy to get now. Kind of scarily easy to get.
You can break a whole economy.
It's easy to master something when you make it your priority. Perhaps to get better at the herbalism kit, we focus on other avenues.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that's excellent.
It's a fun way to use it, I will say. Yeah, I haven't really. I have a lot of tools that I like play around with, but I'm not really a master of any of them. And like I take out like my thieves tools that are like.
You mean your 6 hobbies?
Just kind of like hodgepodge. Yep, I take out all my hobbies and show them to Illyria.
Just a bag of hobbies.
Just like, you see?
You're like, look at all my stuff.
Yeah, see, I fletch arrows in my spare time. Like, you're fine.
You know how Vic's real life like knitting bag, the big one that has all the stuff in it? That's just Knock has the exact same bag. It just is.
At this point, Illyria is going to actually go, hold on a minute. One more thing. And she's just going to reach into her quiver, and she's going to hand you one arrow. And this is the arrows that I have shot in battle that have come back to me somehow.
Ooh.
Before you grab it, have you grabbed it yet?
I put my hand out, but no.
Okay, you haven't touched it yet. She's going to be like, so don't touch this directly. Do you have something to wrap this in?
Yeah. 1 second.
I feel like I have to give Knock one because Knock is an archer, so
that is up to you as a character.
I have a bunch, so I feel like I can give them one.
I'll make a little
Now you guys need to meet Delson so you can boop boop. We're just busy breaking economies over here.
I'll take the little, like, I'm sure there's probably a pair of, like, big tweezers from the herbalism kit.
Yeah, smart.
I'll take the big tweezers to grab the very end of it and stick it in my quiver.
She's just going to be like, so admittedly, this works better for those from the purity. But this arrow will always come back to you after you shoot it.
That's incredible.
Unless it gets damaged. But you notice that, like, on the arrow, the entire arrow is completely covered with very similar looking thorns to the whip that she's used before. So it's completely coated. It would kind of like mess with your hands a little bit if you were to like bare hand. That's the problem, is you're probably going to have to wear like a glove or something like that to shoot it, or protect your hand in some way. Even if you were like savagely, like, part work style, ripping some piece of clothing off of you and wrapping it around your hand quick to like grab it.
Yeah.
You'll notice that when she grabs hers, the thorns recede for her to grab it, but they're not going to move for you. So you're going to have to wrap it in something to use it.
Yeah. I think Knock canonically has like archer's gloves. I think that's in my character art.
That would make sense.
That would make sense,
So
exactly.
I think that would probably work for that.
Is it
right?
on the image of Nock?
I think so.
Probably. Like, let me rotate. Give me a sec.
Also, though, couldn't Nock druid craft the thorns out of the way?
Okay, I only can see one of Nock's hands in the drawing.
I didn't hear what a calendar said.
Could Nock druid craft the thorns away?
No.
And yeah, the
arrow seems to have like it almost has its own life force, so it doesn't really. It's gonna recede for a specific kind of person, but it's not going to really. You can't magically change it. If you do, the arrow's just gonna become a regular arrow, and it's not gonna perform the task. You're basically killing its life force. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
But good question.
Yeah, Nock will just use the tweezers and then look at their glove and be like, "This is probably enough, though, right?"
That should be sufficient.
Okay, cool.
I felt like you should have one of them. You're a better shot than I am, anyway.
We could train a little bit if you want.
What is that other guy's name in the party? I'm not good with names. The shiny, attractive one.
Oh, okay. That's Bracket.
Excellent.
Yeah.
No way Nock wouldn't begin hackling the shiny, attractive one.
Not gonna laugh at Illyria because I think that she'll take that badly, but is holding that inside.
And mind you, she says this, but she's noticing physically that Bracket is attractive. Whether or not Bracket is her type is completely
right.
Oh, we know that part, but this is very funny.
He's like that hot, attractive guy that knows he's hot and keeps whipping his hair around. Yeah, that guy.
Keeps fixing his hair. The worst part is you see your doing the damn fucking same thing.
That's Bracket.
You guys look over at the fire for a second, and Bracket and Urem at almost the exact same time do something to just like.
They don't even notice they're doing it.
Bracket is he's honestly great.
I'd like to address him by name if I ask him to accept a trade.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure he'd be down. He's a pretty giving guy, honestly.
I wonder if he could benefit from sparring with me.
Almost definitely.
Yeah, I can do more Shield Master stuff.
He does this thing where he like goes like this with his shield all the time, and it really doesn't help if he doesn't have somebody there.
I think I was doing a Jin Rash for a little bit.
When you do the go like this thing, you're making like maneuvers and like kind of talking to Illyria. She's kind of looking at you like kind of like puzzled but interested in what you're saying, like almost.
Yeah, not you. Details are missing.
He kind of like does this thing, and she's like, okay, yeah. I'll go, like.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help because I don't have a shield on, but I don't even clarify. You'll see him do it eventually. It's kind of funny. You can like watch for a couple of minutes and like let him do it by himself, and then you can go up and be like, "So, do you want a sparring partner?"
This seems like my new mission for the evening.
It's a good mission.
Maybe I'll get some rest first.
Good idea. She literally just jumps over the cart and just.
Oh, I just start attacking you, but I'm like, but it's play. Let's go.
I promise this is for fun. Screaming at me.
Are
you having fun?
You guys said there wasn't going to be a combat this session. Inner party fight!
Woo, we could have a good berry food fight.
No, they're useful.
We'll catch them. Like hacky sack, you can't let it drop, you know?
I don't know that I want to put a good berry that someone's hackied with their sack. Like, I don't.
Gross.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, so that's basically what she wanted to say.
Naka's gonna make a good little nest and lay down because they're
Inside
big.
inside the cave or outside?
Yeah. Inside, yeah.
Why would we go outside after setting alarms?
All right, so you guys are going into the night. Oliver, one thing I did want to ask, if in case you wanted to do anything, but just so you know, as you heard Yamakasi recounting tales of their experience on the seas and in Zista City, just once again hearing all the stories and hearing the mention of Rain consistently, like you thought she was dead recently, and just finding out
this
she's
whole story being
up and
told.
thriving, it's still a little confusing.
It is. Oliver's has been rolling it around in his head and just trying to come to terms with, if she's still alive, why did she not tell him?
That's an argument you can have when you see her.
Is he doing anything while thinking that, or
Right, because like you could talk to her, or we could try to talk to her now.
Oh yeah, absolutely not.
He's not bringing this up out loud. He's just internally
I
struggling.
feel like that's not his style either.
Yeah.
He's a big internalizer.
I know Yamakowski has brought up being able to talk to her really at any point, and every time they do, Oliver has a panic attack.
Yeah, just a mini one, right?
Oh.
Just no.
I don't
not
want to.
ready.
I don't want to make you actually have a panic attack, though. So, like, if I'm noticing that, I'm not doing that anymore. I thought this was just good-natured razzing. If you're like,
I feel like you've been concealing it pretty well from how you've been describing it. So maybe you
oh
don't
no,
make Husky feel bad, but you're just like silently like.
Oh yeah.
Oliver, roll a deception check, and Yamakowski, roll an insight check.
Okay.
Deception, you said? For a shit deception, 16. I'm pretty good.
Mine is 17 plus, and you said insight?
Yep.
17 plus 9.
So,
26.
So this time around, last time around, you had.
Oh, do I have disadvantage for being drunk?
Ooh, right, yeah. Because you
All right.
continue drinking, so yeah, roll with disadvantage.
It was so. I got an 18 total.
Okay. So last time, because you are a pretty insightful person, you did start noticing Oliver giving strange reactions to the mention of Rain. And this time, he hasn't said anything. You haven't said anything to him. But noticing as you continue on the stories and tell of Rain, Andy, and every one of your adventures, Paul, you do notice
When
Oliver
I notice him,
reserve into himself.
when I notice him like start shutting down, I'm going to stop talking about Rain at all, and then I'm also going to be like, "What's on your mind, friend?" And I'm going to like hold the bottle out to him.
I will nod in thanks and take a swig of it.
That girlfriend got you down.
Zani
I don't actually say that. That'd be so mean. Thanks for the snaps.
Zani at this point is over in the cart, and she is trying to help the kids set up their tents for the night, so they're away from the fire. So it's really Brackett, Yamakowski, and Oliver.
I'm still trying to come to terms with the fact that he's still alive and maybe lied to me. I don't know.
Well, I think if she lied, she had a good reason. I mean, you know her. I know her. She always had a plan for every fucking thing, and she
did.
I mean, she never told me what was going on, and I don't know if that has anything to do with like her not communicating. I think that might just be me not paying attention. but I never knew what the fuck was happening. She always did. And that's why,
She always does.
I think she'll have an explanation. And for what it's worth, I'm positive she didn't mean to hurt you. She doesn't seem the type to do that.
At this point, I'm not sure. A long time. People leaving is pattern.
Well, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm pretty sure Bracket's not going anywhere for quite some time.
Well, I certainly hope so.
Bracket, you're there.
That was the exact look I made. I mimed exactly what Bracket is. He's like, I'll do my best. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're a time traveler, right? My assumption is that at the end of this, you may have to go back to your timeline. So, you may have to leave, and that's gonna suck. And I can't guarantee that you won't.
I still have so many questions about that.
Well, I'm pretty sure my timeline doesn't exist.
It might not, but Yamakowski doesn't know shit. Yamakowski just says shit with a certainty in his tone that belies the amount of information he has. He doesn't know what's going on.
Wait, are you actually saying this, or is this you guys just talking? Did you actually say that to Bracket?
Which part?
That whole thing, and then Bracket.
No, that was Callum speaking on Yamakowski's. Yamakowski said Bracket might leave because Yamakowski's impression is that Bracket may have to go back to his timeline.
Yeah.
Because Yamakowski doesn't have a great grasp on what.
Yamakowski doesn't know how time travel works. He didn't read the contract either.
No, exactly. And I know a little bit from what Normal says, and I know a little bit from what Xylia has let me experience. So I do a bit know, but basically I'm just talking out of my ass. My cloaca, you know what I mean?
All right, so
where am I?
Can I be giving the mimics a little bit of the brandy as well?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, get the mimics drunk. That's a really great idea.
I'm not going to get them drunk. I was picturing literally just dipping my finger into my glass and then dribbling a tiny bit on my wrist.
Not eating your fingers, please.
Could I make everybody just a really nice calming cup of tea after hearing this really intense conversation? I think
Knock was setting up.
Oh, okay.
I was making an area to sleep. Yeah, but
I think I'm in the conversation is happening.
Where did you go after you and Knock separated?
I went to go check my little area. I've clearly made a sleeping area as far as humanly possible at the back of the cave near my mushrooms, away from literally everyone. But I think that she comes back to kind of, put her hands in front of the fire a little bit, kind of just stares at them, doesn't really seem to feel much of anything when she's putting them out there, and she just kind of looks frustrated and puts her hands down. And then
I would have to feel warmth if I had any.
Damn it.
Illyria.
I would like to walk near where
You're welcome, Brian.
And oh my god, Oliver are sitting down. I almost said Andrew.
Yeah, and Bracket's still sitting at the fire too, so they're all still around the fire.
I would.
Is this after or during our conversation about?
So I feel
you
like
probably
I
came in around the
this.
point where Oliver was saying that people leaving has become a pattern.
Okay, that's perfect because she hasn't had much sympathy for Oliver. He's kind of annoyed the shit out of her, to be honest. And I think that this is the first time that she's gonna kind of look at him with an unguarded face for a second, and you see that she almost looks guilty at him. Her facial expression is one of a she hasn't necessarily done anything to him, but upon listening to the conversation that he's having and the context, she looks almost guilty. And she's going to offer him a sip of a little bottle that she has attached to her waist. And she says, take a few drops. Only a few drops.
All right. Take a few drops.
This is being
How
cruel.
many is a few to Oliver?
Yeah, please specify how many a few drops was.
This sounds horrifying.
Okay.
3.
All of a sudden, you seem very unburdened by the thought of rain. Almost like you temporarily forget me not her.
When you join us, I'm gonna switch topics as Yamakowski tends to.
Well, hold that thought for 1 second. I just want to say, Oliver, that is a weird feeling for you.
This is a very strange feeling for me.
Yeah, he's a tightly wound being.
Where you do not forget anything. It really is weird for a moment to what was kind of bothering me for a moment.
You get
there.
like almost like tingly brain feeling, and then your chest gets a little lighter, and it's almost like Yamakowski being physically drunk, but like you're just kind of like unburdened for a little bit. But you also have no idea what was currently, but like you know what you were talking about, but you don't have the feelings behind it.
Right. Huh.
You're in a K-hole, buddy.
That's
Holy shit.
I'm not sure why, but that feels nice. Thank you.
She just kind of nods at you and then just gets quiet and starts like fiddling with things in her bag. I
pour everybody a cup of tea, and I hand one to Oliver, and I'm like, drink that slowly.
Thank you.
Okay, and I give one to Illyria. The one I give Illyria, I think I'm gonna make extra hot. Seeing her try to like
the first
warm
one.
up by the fire, but like not really feel it. So obviously not hot enough to burn her, but I just kind of hold my produce flame underneath it for an extra second as I hand it over. I just make everybody a nice hot cup of tea.
I am not going to be drinking the tea, I think.
It's okay.
I was going to say Zani also refuses the tea, seeming a little bit inebriated. She actually says, I'm not much of into tea anymore.
Oh, what happened?
Well, then you gotta spill the tea. Why?
Your family.
Was it
I
the
said,
cult?
did one kill your family? And I give it to like Urem.
What a dark joke.
Said spill the tea.
Just some bad memories with it, but it's fine.
Sorry.
Wow, nice job.
It's okay. There's coffee in the city, probably.
I'm gonna pass her the bottle of brandy again.
And she's gonna snore.
She'll take a sip and be like, the kids have slowly gone to bed. She was like, I'm gonna. You mind if I go to bed first, guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably stay up for the first watch. I've got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Before you go to bed, though, I want to warn you all about the city. There are a few things I want to tell everyone, and so that y'all know, because I keep telling some people and not others.
Drunk.
She'll remember some of it. Like the main thing is that I am wanted for crimes, but also I'm wanted by this crazy Knoll dude named Yick Lost Soul. So like I'm going to probably be in disguise most of the time. But also I just want you guys to be aware that like there might be some heat because of me. Also, like more so than just the elemental. Like
when you start saying
DM.
Yep.
As someone who lives in Zista, do I recognize that name?
Roll a history check.
Oof, not good. 11.
Zista City's a big place.
Oh no, Andrew's frozen though. His face is frozen.
May I, at the mention of this name, may I ask Yamakowski kind of abruptly, would my presence on the first watch be acceptable to you?
Absolutely.
So polite.
Yeah, I honestly, I've been meaning to get to know you a little better. I know that you have a similar but different wield on like creative energy, and I have some thoughts. If you're interested in commissioned potion making.
We
Not
can
just
also
gonna go to
we
bed.
can also finally see about those missing appendages.
Yeah, that'd be potentially also very awesome.
All right, Zani will go to bed. Nock goes to bed.
I
Yeah.
do
Oliver
shortly
Brackett.
after. I probably
Okay.
put my thing, warm up by the fire one last time with the armor off. You know, since I'm not standing in a plate, with a bunch of steel on me anymore. I'm like,
Oh
I
yeah,
feel like-
this is one of the first times you're able to go, and the armor just comes off, and you're probably just like, man, that is so great. Like,
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! I
Nock
didn't even
has
think
their
about
tea
taking
that
off
they're
armor.
drinking, is wrapped up in a heated blanket, takes one single hit, and then falls asleep.
and Vane
Hey.
curls up with you.
I
as
imagine
well.
you're still puffing a little bit as you're falling asleep.
Save.
Little
Literally
clouds.
passing out as you're exhaling.
Yeah,
Box is the cave.
Hell yeah.
Oh my
kids
god!
in there.
The kids are outside, it's fine.
Mushrooms and weed.
You guys have crazy
Nock
dreams.
also has mushrooms.
Yeah,
Different
but there's
kinds
so
of
many
mushrooms.
right now. There's so much highness.
Yeah.
And as everybody slowly starts going to bed, and as Yamakowski and Illyria come up for the first watch, let's take a quick break, guys.
Okay.
Sounds good. Okay, see you guys in a second. They can hear me.
Hi. All right, we are back as the Misfit Warriors are starting to watch. So Illyria and Yamakowski, you guys seem to be taking the first watch. Is everybody else going to bed?
I
Yeah.
am not.
Does Ember sleep?
You can see as the skeletal horse actually goes to sit down on with the other horses, not right next to it, but kind of there. Embernettle kind of went inside and is kind of
Embernettle was on me, so did Embernettle leave?
Oh, so yeah, Embernettle was on. I would say yeah, Embernettle has stayed on
I
your
didn't
side.
dismiss him yet.
Yeah, Embernettle stayed on your side. Then if you haven't dismissed Embernettle, Embernettle is
Okay.
still there.
I was asking you, like, does he sleep? Does he look a little sleepy?
You haven't known Embernettle to sleep, but you know that Embernettle has at times just done what you do, like kind of just stop moving. You don't know if they're trancing or if they're just kind of copying you, but
Okay, so she's just gonna kind of, as she's picking up like her belongings to follow Yamakowski for the watch, she's just gonna kind of like look at him and be like, "Go on."
flies off and kind of goes over and is going to actually, it seems to really like the inside of the skeletal horse's rib cage.
Are we doing watch by the fire?
Are you guys doing watch by the fire?
I mean, can we? That's a question for you. Can we see from the fire clearly the at least circumference of the mouth, both in like the left and right direction, as well as like forward?
Yeah, other than the part that the cart was kind of put over to one corner over there, but you could still see the alarm torches all the way around, everywhere placed appropriately. You can see you have a clear path out to the road. So
Okay, we can get up occasionally to walk outside of them, but I'd say we can probably just sit down by the fire and keep an eye and stay conscious. You know.
Cool.
No, press the state
I'm gonna invite Wet Hands to
unconscious.
come and chill with us, and I'm gonna invite Yertle to come and sit closer to the fire so I can like lean against his shell.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
he'll
right.
slowly make his way forward over
Yeah.
to the fire.
He
Papa
just-
style.
Making his way downtown. All right, and then Oliver, what are you doing? What are you up to?
I was gonna make my way and sit down by the fire with you guys.
Excellent.
Would you like to sit against the turtle?
I would like to sit against the turtle.
Yeah.
Excellent.
backrest. Honestly, I might sit all the way on top of his shell, so I have like a better vantage.
I'm gonna
We're supposed to be on watch. Like
I'm gonna kind of like sit on the ground and then use my druid craft to kind of like make a stump under my butt. You know, it's kind of rounded up nice little butt stump with like a little bit of like a back to it, maybe with some like branchy poos, those kinds of things.
Very, very, very minor, small little chair, but
yeah,
yes.
it's just a little chair. It's a tiny little short, like 2 feet dude.
Yeah, it's a little tiny like stump.
It's like it really looks like a child's chair, but like it gets my butt off the ground, so like it serves its purpose.
And as you guys take watch, everybody roll a perception check.
okay. I'm gonna add Gonti to this, or to Blinky to this.
Ooh, should I use the dice that were nice to me?
Sure, yeah. Just give me your first time rolling
new
them.
ones. Watch, it's gonna be terrible.
I rolled a 12.
Wait, did we add anything to it? We
Your
had our perception
modifier.
Okay.
I think you have a good perception.
I do, so hold on. Okay, my perception's 8, so 21.
Yo, Kelsey?
27.
Excellent.
I have
All
a
right,
plus 13, so I didn't even roll that very well.
You guys are sufficiently keeping an eye out. All right, the watch is yours.
Okay. Who starts talking first?
So I'm gonna invite Wet Hands out because I
Okay.
figure we're about to talk about Yick, and he's the whole reason I got embroiled with Yick for a second time was because of Wet Hands. So,
Okay. She's gonna look at you guys and be like, if you don't mind, would you be able to share with me any personal experience you've had with the one that you call Yick?
oh God, no, I don't mind at all. I love talking. I think you might have noticed. So I tried to steal his spell book in a bar, or a club rather, in Zesta City, and he paralyzed me and kidnapped me, if I remember correctly. What, Brian, can you remind me of the order of events?
Yeah,
I tried to steal his book. I got kidnapped.
You tried to steal his book. You got kidnapped by him via a Gaius spell. He took you back to his secret hideaway.
Wait, pause. So he kidnapped Yamakowski
because Yamakowski tried to steal his spell.
No, I understand that. I'm just asking technicalities. He kidnapped Yamakowski how?
The Gaius spell. He basically
excellent. I'm aware of what that is.
To make him just go unconscious.
Excellent. Okay. That was going to be my next question is how big is this Yick person that they were able to capture you? Because you seem like a larger fellow.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm tiny.
You
I mean,
are?
not like literally. I mean, I'm like
something.
Yeah, I'm like 5'2". I mean, like I'm a bird. You know what I mean? Like I'm like
okay. So I
and
really don't have like a good physical picture of you. Like I know how small Knock is, obviously.
so
And
picture Stephanie sized, but not curvy, and with like bird physique.
So,
like I'm very flat.
Wait. So I'm the tallest person here.
You and Bracket.
How tall is Bracket?
Like 6'2", I think. I have to go to his character sheet.
Oh, you're taller than Buddy. I'm like 5'6", 5'7".
Yeah, you've got me beat by like 4 or 5 inches.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So I was for some
reason. I've lied. Bracket is 5'9".
Was really
it was Jinrash that was very tall.
Hey, I'm 5'6".
Andy's big, if I remember correct, as well.
Andy is big.
But no, yeah, Yamakowski's like Bethany sized.
Cute. But yeah, so got kidnapped, brought back to his hideout. He tried to extract part of like their essence. Yamakowski doesn't really kind of fully
why
understand.
Are you telling me this? He's telling me this now.
Oh, he was saying.
No, I need Brian to refresh because I had to run into Yick twice.
Sorry. Carry on.
No, it's okay. I appreciate that because like I do the same thing. I'll talk for people and it's not. But I do need Brian to remind me. So yeah, I got pulled into a clockwork forest or something, and he was trying, I think, to take my life force to power some kind of magic. I'm not exactly positive.
And he took something from Wet Hands.
Well, he hadn't done that yet because I hadn't even gotten the necklace yet, if I remember.
Well, no, you had the necklace from the Eye of All, and the necklace is what tied Wet Hands to you. This is he extracted what he needed from Wet Hands in the necklace, and the remains was Wet Hands' essence that he kind of freed and gave to you. So
Gotcha.
he took something from Wet Hands and released him from the curse of being tied to that pendant.
Okay. So yeah, I lost a shield in the Clockwork Forest. What else? He almost killed me, and Cossin had to save me.
Because you went
I
back
found Blinky there. I did kill him. I crit him with a fucking smite.
You also condemned about 6 paladins to death, servitude, something of Yick, because they went in there.
Okay.
Oh, I had forgotten about that.
No, you convinced a squadron of guards to go in there with you, and he paralyzed all of them, was controlling their movements, and then you, Andy, and Cossin left with them all stuck behind.
To be fair, I was unconscious. Okay, like
no, a decision was made. Those guards were not savable.
and also, I think there was a part of my brain that was like, now it's kind of their problem no matter what. Yick is going to be in trouble for doing other fucking bad things. Like,
you look at where those guards went.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, ooh, I'm going to have to check on those guys when we get back.
And that's kind of the summary of Yamakausi's Yick experience.
So
he's a dick.
She's going to kind of be like, I mean, like, based on some of the things you said, she just kind of interjects and she's like, objectively, you seem a tad reckless.
However, no, that's not up for debate. I mean, that was never a question. I'm very reckless.
So, based on my observations, you appear fairly powerful. From what I've heard of this Yick, he is the same.
So here's the thing. I'm only powerful as of like last week. Like, I died almost again, and I was like swallowed by the dragon. We put him in the astral sea. I almost died. Mistress Xylia came to me and she made me more powerful. And then like I also made a deal with Auntie Icky, who told me about how to do this ritual to save the city with the moon crusher thing, with all this stardust. And I shook her hand, and now I'm stronger. And I can do that portal thing sometime. I wasn't this strong back then. I didn't know a lot of the magic that I know now. Like, I was still serving the ever-raging storm, and I kind of trail off, and I'm just like looking frustrated. And I'm like, yeah, I was weaker. Like, I just tried to save everybody, and I tried to steal his book because I wanted to be more powerful. And that didn't work because I was too weak to be more powerful. Like, see how fucked that is? Like, the recklessness, though, right on the nose.
Do you think that you have to serve someone to be strong?
Yeah. Is that not? Because, I mean, I need to be strong, and I'm not. And that's what led me to the ever-raging storm in the first place. My crew is going to die, and I was the one who was supposed to keep them safe, and I couldn't. And I made a deal to save their lives, and they abandoned me in Zista. And I don't know. I made a family there, and I kept getting them hurt and getting myself hurt and worrying them, and it just kept spiraling. And I know that I'm stronger now. I can literally see it, but like, I don't think I would be if it wasn't for Mr. Silia. And I'm only stronger now because I fit somehow into some bigger picture, and I'm, just the tool, I think.
Or maybe
And that's okay. Like,
maybe you're stronger because someone believed in you and you felt that you needed that because you couldn't believe in yourself.
Technically, he's a
I suppose it
paladin.
remains
He
to be
believes in
seen.
himself so much that he got superpowers.
Well, because
She's-
that's the other thing. It's like I don't believe that I'm powerful on my own. I know that I like need the people that I depend on and care for around me, but like also I am delusionally aware that I am immortal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of a like I get to just be the shield. I get to be the meat sponge, you know what I mean? And then I'll just get revived over and over again. Like, that's how it goes. Like, that's my use.
She
Oliver's just staying quiet, listening to this
Oliver's like, what
conversation.
the hell is happening? Campfire therapy.
I haven't known you.
Sorry,
for
Oliver.
very-
You literally read the same sentence like 16 times. You're just like, what the fuck am I listening to?
I haven't known you for very long, but I don't think you. I think you have more value than just as a meat shield. I think you
I
are.
have a history of making mistakes, and they're always big ones.
You aren't the only one.
Have you ever doomed a city?
If you're standing here today and you're surrounded by people that you would call friends, then you haven't fallen as far as you think you have. Some of us have done things we can't go back from.
That actually does give Yamakowski pause. Oh man, are you a hugger?
What is a hug?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna like hop down off of Yertle's back, and I'm gonna be like, it's an embrace between friends, and it's awesome.
I feel like what he would say it as if you've been told what that is as well. Like it's a
Yeah,
quote
pretty
from
much. I mean, I'm describing in a way that like I don't want it to be like I'm gonna wrap my arms around you and you won't be able to move for about 30 seconds. Like, I don't think that would sell it. Like,
Yeah, she doesn't look like she did the first time you attempted to touch her, but she's looking at you like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. And she's like,
I'm literally like, Oliver, stand up. We're gonna show her.
Right?
I help you to your feet and then just like hug you around your torso. Like,
Oh,
see? It's just
So-
kind of like a display of affection. I'm like gonna like squeeze Oliver and then let him go.
I'm back a couple of times.
it's an awkward example of a hug because
Yamakowski is awkward and Oliver is awkward.
Oliver is quite a bit taller than Yamakowski is.
Oh yeah,
okay.
no. Head
How
on your
tall
like
is
sternum.
Oliver?
About 5'9".
Okay. So she's just gonna kind of be watching you like she's studying like animals she finds fascinating at like, out in the
The
wild.
most
She's just
druid
like,
ass looking face.
yeah, she's just looking at you like this is really interesting, and she just goes, ah. And she's like,
I'll pass.
we do something similar where I come from. And she's gonna kind of like look at both of you like she's trying to figure out like who needs it more, and then she just kind of looks at Oliver and she's like, step forward, warlock.
Not a warlock, but okay.
Oh yeah, you're a wizard. You're a wizard. Well, She fucked up, so I wasn't paying enough attention.
I know you're like, that poor warlock and Yamakowski pounds into your arm.
Paying any attention to you. So.
I'm a wizard. I got a book.
He's like, I'm not a warlock. I'll do it.
I'm gonna study real hard.
I studied real hard.
This is what I did.
Sorry.
I took out student loans for this shit.
I
Okay.
will step toward her.
Okay, so you stand close to me. All right, so she's going to say, extend your dominant hand palm across your chest.
Okay.
And she's going to take her hand opposite you, and she's going to tell you, like...
Ooh, what's your dominant hand, by the way?
Right-handed.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So we're matching. And she's just going to kind of, like, cup your hand, but she doesn't touch you. It's like a near touch, but there's, like, about, like, a centimeter of space between us. She's making really alarming eye contact for the first time with any of you besides Knock. And you just notice that, like, she doesn't have any whites to her eyes or pupils. They're just like really dark pools of blue. And like the longer you look, the more like you feel like, hey, this is interesting, until you feel like you're drowning. They're appealing until they're not. So what I mean is her stare is a little bit intense, but she's gonna look at you and she's staring directly at you, and then she just closes her eyes all of a sudden, and she leans forward and just kind of like presses her head against your head.
Her forehead is very cold.
It is.
Yeah, Oliver shook himself out of the trance of her eyes for her. And like as she does that, and it's just kind of
Okay, you're almost there.
Do you also lean forward?
yeah.
Okay.
But on, dude.
All right. And then she just basically kind of like hovers there for a second, kind of like, you know, it reminds you almost of like seeing lions kind of like rubbing against one another for affection in the wild. And then she just stops abruptly and goes kind of awkwardly, like almost like out of the moment. And she's like,
stop touching me.
Anyway, I guess that's our hug.
Thanks. I guess.
You're going to meet my friend Andy, and you're going to realize why I like mine better.
Also, you are very cold.
You meant a hug, like.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Andy's very floofy.
so fuzzy.
Andy gives good hugs.
Although Andy is a cat, so if I were to do my thing, Andy might be like, "Ooh."
Oh no, 100%. Andy might like yours better, but I like hugging.
Are you rubbing up on me a little bit?
Side note, if we were watched, if this was animated or anything like that, I feel like that Illyria Oliver moment would have just created a weird fan base ship of just like.
Oh, yeah, it's a total accidental ship.
I know. Illyria is like,
For sure.
get you laid.
This is like weirdly intimate. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Illyria gave this to you because you seemed sad.
And
so out of the two of you, you seemed like you needed a hug more.
And Oliver has been alleviated of the burdens of rain temporarily, so.
Yeah.
That's true too.
Well, I will say that was more about she's been drinking that stuff herself quite a bit. That's all I'll say. So she was like, hey, it might not be the most healthy thing, but she was like, he looks like he needs to forget.
All right, and you guys back up, and Yamakowski says that Andy's going to show that theirs is better. Do you guys continue?
So you said when you meet my friend Andy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've heard of Andy yet? I don't think I have.
Probably. I mean, I have talked about everyone from the heist multiple times.
I'm just going to like kind of like low key heavy side of myself and just say, you guys have many companions.
Yeah.
A lot of fucking people.
Yes. Me more than most.
Okay, back to the whole Yick thing. I think she's gonna circle back and suddenly get like laser focused back on the conversation at hand and say, what would you say is Yick's motivation?
To be honest, I have no idea. He seems to want something to do with the Clockwork Forest, but I don't even know what that place is. Like, honestly, I was so offended that he had kidnapped me to do that too. Like, and yes, I maybe deserved it for being a thief. Maybe. Like, that remains to be seen. I feel like war crimes are not the same, but whatever. He, like, clearly has some kind of machination, and he has, like, a whole base. And, like, these two weird hellhound dog deals, and, like he's got something going on. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what, but it's definitely not great.
How many does he have serving him?
I don't know. I'm not really sure if he has an organization at all or if he's some kind of lone thing, if there's a benefactor involved, but like he is, where's that place called? The foreign storage or something like that?
Forgotten storage.
He has his base in the Forgotten
proud
Storage.
of you.
I'm
You
in-
remembered someplace.
Remember stuff. I just only remember bits and pieces.
Yeah, he's set up there.
I had to say it a
He
bunch of
can
times in
cast
rain.
high level charm magic, and he has two dog things that guard his lair. But like, I don't know. I don't really know if he's got more.
You do remember he was able to raise some skeletons that the yard in front of him as well.
There, yep. So that he has some amount of forces that he can use at his disposal. He is not somebody that you should mess with, like, lightly.
This is good to know. I appreciate the information. I have my own business with him, but I'd like to know what I'm walking into.
What is it? If you have business with him, do you intend to like let him live? I do think that ultimately he should be either killed outright because he's fucking evil, or brought to some Sicilian police force. You know what I mean? Once we get the city saved. Are you going to help us save the city, by the way?
She
Like,
just kinda,
no pressure.
She looks very like just kind of like a lot was just thrown at her in one sentence.
100%. But I follow up immediately, but like watching you go, what the just God? That's like no pressure. Like, I'm not even positive that I have a working plan at the moment. We reached out to my associates in Zista. I like look pointedly at Oliver.
Trying to be polite about it.
Yes. We've reached out and tried to find out information about the Moon Crusher. I need to save the city. I'm pretty sure Brackett and Oliver and Nock are also in it for that, but like no pressure. I know you're traveling with us, but like you don't owe us anything. You don't owe me anything, certainly. So like we could use your help though, probably, to be honest.
I will help you as a thanks as long as I'm with you. But I don't think that it's best that I stay with you.
Well, that remains to be seen. I'll like kind of blow that idea right off. I'm like, nah, you're gonna stick with that. But also, I'm extending, in the spirit of my deal making ways, I'd like to help you with what you need. Like, I know you don't know us, but I mean, we're the good guys.
That's definitely clear.
If you help us, I mean,
I don't
would feel obligated to help you.
That I belong here. And then she just kind of pivots immediately back to your previous question and says, Yick and I have a trade to make. I care not what kind of person he is. If he makes the trade fairly, I will take what I need and move forward.
From what I have seen, he will, almost certain. I think it best if you do associate with him, like, have backup. I would like to offer since I have experience with him, but I'm afraid he would immediately suss out that it was me, and that would potentially sour your deal.
I might be able to do something about your appearance.
Oh, I can do that, and I like immediately cast disguise self. Like I can look like however I want. It's just that like he's got magic, and he may be able to see through a.
Can I ask you guys all, is disguise self an illusion?
Yes.
So perhaps I could offer something a little stronger than an illusion.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I would love to accompany you, not like, and I promise I will not cause chaos unnecessarily.
She just kind of looks at you like,
I want to help you navigate his danger, and I won't fuck it up for you. Once you get your deal done, I might fuck his shit.
Of her own chaos, that she looks at your chaos as like endearing chaos. She's like,
I'm glad that you think it's endearing because I used to like burn places down and like steal shit wantonly. Like,
oh yeah. There's a reason I feel at home in this cave, guys. The first place I lived when I left the Purity was a cave, and when I left it for the first time, it ended badly.
You're saying this outside of cave or
outside of game?
Okay.
I'm letting them know.
I didn't know.
Illyria does Illyria talk like this? Oh, Illyria hasn't taken any of their drink yet.
Oh, okay.
No one has offered alcohol.
Oh, I definitely have.
No, I was at the back. Remember, you were passing it around to everyone.
There's
yeah.
0% chance
I'm so sorry. I've been
he hasn't just kept
this.
doing this.
Okay,
don't take it.
Oh yeah, she'll take it from you, but she kind of like gives it a sniff and makes a face, perhaps something she's not even remotely familiar with, and then just kind of like takes a tiny little sip and then sets it down. She likes the taste of it, but she doesn't want to swig it like you are.
Oh, I'm gonna take. I notice you put it down, and I'm gonna pull out. Do you remember when I was in Zista and I found that fancy cup that I thought was the Holy Grail?
Yes, I remember.
I'm pulling that out and pouring some of the brandy into it and handing you the cup.
I feel like he has does.
You have a very nice chalice.
She wraps her extremely bony taloned fingers around it and nods at you, and then takes another sip.
But yeah, like I'm glad that my chaos endears you. That's good.
All right, I think that's
anything else you guys say or discuss for your watch?
Yeah, I guess like you had mentioned that you could regrow my fingers, and I am interested in that. If it's not gonna like hurt really bad.
She's just gonna go, oh yes, and she just kind of like starts fiddling in her pouch again, and you start seeing her like whip all these things out that look very poison oriented. She's just kind of like whipping some really concerning bottles out with some weird liquids. Some of them
is Yamakowski aware that you are an alchemist or potion maker or whatever it is that you're an herbalist?
I mean, you've seen her give knock potions.
And I think Yamakowski has also been in the crow's nest before falling asleep, seeing me on the deck fiddling with potions. So I think that you've observed me making them, I think.
Yeah, also, we've watched you definitely prep all the ingredients you've been prepping the past 2 hours.
True, yeah, exactly. I'm clearly not just like that sadistic. Like, I know I'm a little crazy, but like, she's not just stringing up like mushroom carcasses for fun.
All her
like,
kills.
Yeah, she's just like.
Do you? I'm gonna ask Illyria then if you know the recipe for alchemist's fire. And I'm gonna tell you I had this idea for hollow glass tipped arrows that you would put some kind of something in it, either poison or alchemist's fire. I have holy water I could use, and the idea is that you fire it and it shatters and applies the thing inside of it. Like I have Prel working on it back in Ladris, and hopefully I will have some of them eventually. But do you have a way to make stuff for me to put in them?
We could definitely fashion something. I am not an alchemist per se, but that's a fascinating idea. Definitely. I have been working a lot on combat-based potions. I
would love to commission some work. Like, when we get to Zista, I can help buy ingredients and other things, whatever shit you might need.
Excellent. And then she kind of like trails off a little bit. She's like muttering to herself, and then she looks at a bottle and she shakes it, and she just kind of goes, "Not this one." And you see it kind of like sizzling like acid. She puts it down. She picks up a couple more, and then she grabs.
You see at the acid bubbling in your little vial, you see Yamakowski like touch his arm where it's all burnt and like.
You're having like a flashback.
Yeah, 100%.
She's gonna grab this bottle lastly and say, this is it. And you see this bottle that seems to have like the prickly glowing shadows of what appears to be a star, multiple stars inside the bottle, and the stars are kind of moving like the arms of the stars, not like a star in the sky, but more so resembling almost like a starfish. And they're moving around and kind of wiggling and stuff. And she's gonna hand you the bottle. And what do you do when I hand you the bottle?
Ask if I'm supposed to drink this, and probably also like look at the bottle, like look at the fire through the bottle. You know what I mean? So I can like backlight it, so I can see what's in it, and like look at how pretty it is.
Okay, so you're like looking at it. You're not immediately taking the potion, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm reckless in other ways. I'm not just gonna immediately drink. Like, what if it's a topical ointment that will kill me if I drink it? Like, you fucking know.
Fair. That's why I'm asking you. Okay.
Glad that you did.
So, she is going to let you know that this is a potion that works much like an antibiotic. So it's something that you have to regularly topically rub on whatever areas you would like to grow back a small part. It would require a lot more, and this potion requires materials I don't currently have on this plane and haven't found a substitute for yet. But if you put it on a smaller area, like where you've lost your fingers, and you rub it on there once daily, usually either right before your long rest or right like after your long rest when you wake up, it's going to slowly start growing back your appendage. It will not look like a normal finger though until it's completely formed. It will look like the tentacle or the arm, I guess would be the right term, of a starfish.
Okay. So, quick question, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to use that while I wear Gaunty? Like,
so it would need to be applied to the site. So
right, and like I could make the check to take it off.
Yeah, if Gaunty's covering your fingers, no, you would have to get Gaunty off for that long rest.
Does it have to be uncovered for the whole long rest?
I mean,
I would say so. Yeah, because
it's topical, so and it's very much like an antibiotic, so it has to. So like if you skip, she's basically gonna let you know that this has to be put on for 14 nights, and if you miss a night or a morning whenever you're choosing to put it on, or you're not consistent with it, or you forget, it won't do anything. And it will have a side effect. So you want to make sure that you use it consistently every day at the same time.
Is it something that like so my thought is I could convince Gaunty to take a different shape and just have like basically fingerless glove for the 3 fingers that I'm missing?
Yeah,
so that they're exposed.
as long as the site has air and the ointment topically is able to kind of get to the area that you're trying to grow an appendage back, then yeah.
Okay, then yeah, I mean, as long as I don't have to take him off and then convince him to get back on each day, like if that's fine, then yeah, I think I would be happy to.
Question. Gaunty takes the shape of a ring, right?
No, Gaunty is
the
an
gauntlet.
armored gauntlet with like a collapsible crossbow mounted to the wrist.
Oh, okay. So you
Blinky
could just make it. I'm thinking of Blinky. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Blinky. Blinky
Right,
the ring.
and Brian had worked out that Gaunty can replace the fingers.
What was that, Cal?
Well, that you had said that Gaunty can replace the fingers, so as long as I'm wearing him on that hand, I have a functional hand. So,
yeah, no, Gaunty is currently taking place of those fingers. You just don't have those actual fingers. It's just Gaunty in its place. So, if you want to actually regrow your fingers through this, then, like you guys said, you would just have to convince Gaunty to have those 3 finger spots like free, so you could apply the ointment and still have like airflow to it.
Okay. Yeah, I think then. I mean, yeah. How would you have me convince Gaunty? How would that work?
Oh, I mean, I would honestly just do kind of.
If I'm allowed to, I'm going to probably start using it tonight.
Yeah, I would say kind of like what you did the last time you had Gaunty change shape. So just roll a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. That's a dirty 20 plus persuasion. 29.
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. Very easily. Gaunty understands your request and leaves spots open for those 3 missing fingers.
Can I actually flavor it in a whole different way?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Flavor it.
So instead of it being like armored gauntlet, missing fingers, it's going to be that like all of the armor on all of my fingers recedes. And it's just the like an armored palm kind of plate with like almost like, you know how you would do like a ring that connects it so it'll stay in place as you like move your hand around.
Yeah.
Just connecting the only finger that is still there. So I can still use the adhesive property when I touch stuff.
Okay, I like it.
Are the jellyfish tentacles like usable while they're jellyfish tentacles, or am I literally gonna have like floppy fucking fingers?
They're starfish tentacles. And
that does not make it better. That sounds horrifying, actually.
Yeah, it is. The potion is called Stem of a Star. It's kind of like stem cells, but like starfish.
So as they start to grow out, they're gonna be almost like Deadpool-esque, except like they're starfish. Like they're gonna be very small fingers.
Yeah.
And the more days, they'll get a little bit bigger. So probably towards the back half of it, you'll be able to actually use them as fingers again.
Towards the end, if you're successful, they'll just kind of like pulsate and then morph into a regular finger again, and you'll be able to use it as such. Another thing she'll mention to you is she'll go, oh, and one more thing. If you want to accelerate this, if you don't want it to take 14 nights, you can do it in half the amount of time and apply twice the amount of ointment, but the starfish will have more of a say.
That's interesting. I don't know what that means.
That's a choice for you to make.
I am not going to even ask, and I probably will like glop an extra glop on right now. But okay, so my other question though is, do they grow back to how they were before I got burned by Greasefleur, or are they going to grow back scarred the way that they were?
They will grow back the way you remember prior to your injuries.
I'm just going to have 3 feathered fingers. Oh my God. That's so odd.
After having starfish fingers.
She's not going to elaborate at all unless you ask on what the starfish having more of a say means, because you didn't ask. So she's
nope,
just
I'm not going to ask. Like either like legitimately his thought process, and this is where the recklessness happens, is like, You wouldn't give me something dangerous. And that warning didn't sound ominous enough to ask. What happens if I rub it all over my burn?
I wouldn't advise that.
Okay.
He just starts like just cutting himself in it.
All over.
Whoops! Can I take this off? Like,
Just gets fingers growing out of all different parts of his body.
Ooh, that would be very bad. I don't like that. I
I'm
don't like that at all.
I couldn't
Like
deal
a
with it.
finger where each of my feathers would be just sounds like an eldritch monster.
No.
all right. Is there anything else as part of this long rest?
I
this
think
watch?
she dismisses herself at this point and she says, I think that I need to tap someone in. I'm feeling a little weak. And she's just gonna kind of abruptly get up. And
I'm going to say to your back, like, thank you for talking with me and let me know if you need anything. Like, we're here for you.
She nods at you. What's Oliver doing right now?
Reading his book.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of look over at you, and then proceed on. I'm gonna start retreating to the back of the cave, but not before I tap in someone else to wake up with you guys.
Oliver, I'd say you probably got an hour of reading your book there because you were kind of in and out of that conversation.
Amazing. Okay.
Who do you tap to wake up?
I'm definitely not tapping in Zani.
Honestly, wait, hold on. So I might like kind of whisper shout over to Illyria. Don't wake anyone up yet. I'll
it's only been
wake
an
someone
hour,
up.
right?
Oh, it's only been an hour?
No, the long rest, the first watch is about 2 hours. So between that conversation,
Has it been 2
been
hours?
2 hours.
Oh, I thought so. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been like, I'm going early.
Okay.
Well, no, but like I have. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Before I go to bed, I feel like she's a little paranoid. Can she just kind of like look like she's retreating to the back cave and then just kind of look outside for a second and decide to kind of do a quick lap? I would like to walk outside of the barrier outside.
Okay. All right, absolutely.
All right.
Oliver and Yamakowski, what do you guys do?
How long can I stay up on this watch before I like fuck up my long rest?
Well, you need 6
probably
hours of sleep and then 2 hours of light activity.
Okay, so I've already done my 2 hours of light activity. I'm going to ask Wet Hands to keep whoever is next on watch company.
Aye, matey. And he'll just come out of your body. You instantly dry up, which is a feeling that's actually becoming less and less common for you as you and Wet Hands spend more time together. But it does feel nice to dry up before going to bed. All right. So, Oliver, what about you? Do you wake somebody up or?
Do I wake someone up?
You're by yourself now. I'm not asleep yet, but I am going to.
You've also, I mean, I'm not going to just ditch you, but you are.
The next watch.
Okay. I mean, well, first, do I find anything outside? Because
right, yeah, you were.
I'm leaving the perimeter of the alarms, so she's paranoid. She's just doing a quick lap. Do I see anything?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. Oh, which dice? Ooh, let's use my mushrooms and let them raw dog it. I realized that the mushrooms that previously did not like me seem to like not being rolled in anything, but like on the ground or on a table without being in anything. So we'll see.
They have to touch, something nature.
Yeah, and you have a +9, I think, or a +8.
I think it's a +8. Hold on, let me check to make sure. I have a +8, so 18 + 8 is 26.
26. You don't see anything suspicious around your area. You do see from the south, there does seem to be a cart with a lantern that does seem to be approaching up the road. One person at the helm, 2 horses carrying it, kind of like looks like some sort of merchant.
Are they approaching our area at all?
As you wait and you watch as a distance, They seem to be coming up the road. They don't seem like they're turning into your area. They slowly pass by.
Okay, she wouldn't want to attract attention. They're probably just traveling. She's gonna kind of take in the night air for a second, and then can I hover above the cave? How high do I have to go up to do that?
Yeah, you can go. The cave is, like I said, about like 18 feet tall, and then beyond that, the rock cliffside of this hill does go up for probably another like 10 more feet before it starts actually turning to hillside and going up.
Okay, and what's on the top of the cave?
Right now, just one of the alarm torches just stuck there at the top of the cave.
So is it just rock
cave.
or?
Yeah, just for about 10 feet. It's almost like a rock cliffside, and the top of it goes into the hillside, moving upward.
I think she's gonna lay down for a little bit out there on her back and just kind of like look up at the sky for a little while.
Okay.
And that's what.
Technically, you don't need to go to bed yet. You have 4 hours for your trance, so you could stay up here for a while if you wanted to.
That was an excuse to get away. So she's gonna live there for a while.
Okay.
That's what I do.
So Yamakowski has gone to bed in his bag of holding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oliver, as you feel like you are getting ready for bed, who would you wake up for the next watch?
Knock.
Knock?
Knock will get up and I'm gonna go wake up Urem.
Okay. He's sleeping in the back of the car, not the back of the car, the back of the cave, a little bit towards like Ilgan and Hope stayed closer towards the actual light. You can see Urem kind of fell asleep with his back up against the cave wall, kind of like looking towards the entrance, and he had his sword at his side.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little tussle on his hair.
What? Hey, Knock.
Hey, baby's first watch.
Oh,
You.
yeah, and he'll grab his sword as he gets up.
Cool. All right. I'll go over to the campfire.
Okay.
To sit with him.
He's gonna sit in a position where he can keep an eye on the cave's entrance. And you can see he like keeps his sword sheathed, but kind of like in his lap.
Yeah.
Are you guys sitting on or near Yertle?
On a log.
On my log?
Yeah, I don't think so.
One of the logs that were put around over there.
I'm gonna utilize my log.
And I'm gonna send Vane up actually to the top of the cave because I don't know Illyria is up there. I'm gonna send Vane up there to help keep an eye out.
And flies to the top.
I was like a buddy.
Vane perches and then just realizes.
If you guys want privacy while you chat, you should send Wet Hands to like do a perimeter look.
Oh yeah, and Wet Hands, Knock, and Urem are on the fire, and Wet Hands is also sitting at one of the corners at the fire as well too.
Oh hey buddy. Hello.
Hello, matey. Smaller matey.
Mini matey.
Mini matey.
And it's actually kind of funny because he was talking to matey as in like Urem, the taller one, and smaller matey.
Yeah.
Not the adult to the kid, so.
I'm smaller matey. Oh my god, that's really good. I like it. Hello.
Oh, I don't think many of us have ever really talked. I've mainly stayed with my best matey.
Yeah, I'm Knock.
Who are you really? Like, I've seen you, but I really haven't questioned you.
I don't know if you need to question him.
I mean, I'm just a former pirate. Died stupidly. Won't talk about that. And
oh, come on. Come on.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Dang, I don't even think Yamakowski's heard this story yet.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat one, but guess who gets to re-roll those?
You.
Ooh, yes. Good luck.
Hey, that's better. Better than a nat 1, that's for sure. Persuasion, that's only an 8.
8. Like,
Mhm.
oh, let's just say I died a pirate's death.
Okay.
That's a lot of details. Thanks for that.
It's an 8 persuasion check.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. Yeah. Nock's not that charismatic. It's okay.
I am offended now. Goodbye.
But my soul was somehow trapped within a necklace. My best matey found the necklace, and then there was this gnoll wizard
Mm.
we got involved with, and he kind of separated me somehow from it. I kind of wasn't with it a lot during that process, so it's a little
Yeah.
bit fuzzy, but I'm free in here now.
Do you feel like your full self? Like,
It was weird at first, getting used to being not physically here, a ghost, but it's been it's been easy to get used to.
that's fair. I mean, that's kind of cool.
Kind of just feels like me, except I'm a ghost.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Um, huh. I've
So
talked with a lot of dead things recently. This is interesting.
What other dead things? The horse.
I was literally about as Urem just be like, You've been talking to dead things?
I mean, yeah, we spoke to a bunch of vampires recently. So,
Wait, you spoke to vampires? I thought you were fighting them.
well, yeah, so we fought some vampires. Before that, we spoke to other ones and I killed them, kind of.
I thought you had a vampire hunter in the party before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did. Naresh.
And you guys didn't kill all the vampires? There were some you spoke to?
I mean, we spoke to them and then I killed them, kind of. By
No,
accident, kind of, but also, yeah.
it was the thing Nock would have done at that time. Nock would have been like,
I
they're
didn't-
vampires.
I don't feel great about it. One of them was really charming. And they're gone forever now, so that's on me.
Well, hey, I mean, honestly, that's really badass, Knock.
I don't think so.
I haven't.
You
fought-
don't know how I killed them.
Yeah, but
I
we
pulled a
talk about
lever.
fighting monsters and saving people all the time. We play it.
Yeah.
We grow up wanting to be it, but like I haven't really been able to do anything yet.
At least you're trying. Thank you for that, by the way.
I mean, with Tio gone, I mean, you gotta try to step up a little bit.
Mm.
He's gonna kind of focus in on his hand a little bit.
Mm. I look
Like-
at his hand too. It's weird seeing his hand without the stone in it,
Mhm.
but I don't say that.
Less age on them as well too.
Yeah.
No hair at the knuckles or anything.
Yeah.
I sense that Bracket's hands are probably slightly worn. He is a swordsman.
Mm.
Scarred up and everything too. Yeah, honestly, there's probably
Yeah.
scars, little nicks, and things like that. And Urem's hands are pure, and he's really focusing. He's like, I know I can cast a little magic. I'm told all Osmars have some magical abilities, and I just learned that I did with you earlier. I mean, I don't know. I just want to be able to protect my friends, protect Hope.
You're gonna be able to. It takes time.
Yeah, Brackett will let me fight next time.
He's trying to keep you safe.
I'm trying to keep me safe.
I'm trying to keep myself safe, but I can't.
I
help
I
it.
know I'm an idiot.
I know that you want to fight, and I don't think that you're wrong for that. But you have to know your limits. The things that we fight are strong, and they don't care that you're a kid.
I just wish I wasn't so small and weak. I can't do anything. I've been training, but I mean, yeah, the stuff that you guys go up against, I mean, vampires, I'd like to say that I would be able to fight them and kill them, but I don't know.
That's not how anybody starts out.
How do you start out?
You start really small. It took me years to kill my first actual enemy. It took a very long time. Iron and I were going around the forest for years together. It took until like 2 years ago before we actually ever killed anything on our own. Up until then, we were fighting in groups. We were fighting with the people from my tribe. You have to remember to rely on your team, especially when they're stronger than you.
Yeah, it does make it easier to handle a situation when we don't split the party.
Yeah,
Every time we do that in our game, somebody dies.
it's a bad idea. Yeah. It's a really bad idea. You stay together, you protect the ones that don't have as much health, that aren't as strong. You let the big guns do the big fighting.
And we
And
all
you
gotta
take out what you can.
We gotta start somewhere, matey. Every shipmate starts by swabbing the deck for a little bit, but you work yourself up. You show your skill,
Exactly.
show your worth. Show your salt.
Hell yeah, wet hands.
Show your salt. I love that.
And I know that you have it in you. I know you do. You showed that today. I know that you don't feel like you did much, but it meant a lot to me. You're a good brother.
He's gonna look over the back of the cave to Logan. Yeah, I try to be. It's been hard, but especially Theo for the past couple of years has just made it that much easier because it wasn't just me and Ilgan.
Yeah. It's still not just you and Ilgan, but I know that when we get to Zista, it's going to be more of that. And I'm going to reach into my bag and I pull out a little wooden carved owl on a necklace. And I show it to him and then I turn it around and blow through it and it's like a whistle. And upon hearing it, Vane flies down.
So Vane came up and perched.
So I had a buddy, and then my buddy left.
So what did you do as Vane perched down to you?
Well, I had an idea, but no one knows what happened. So
Well, we're figuring this out right now because
Okay.
Vane got called back down.
okay, so in the process of me being up there alone with Vane, I think that I tried to enter trance mode for a hot minute. But Illyria had really bad nightmares and she woke up basically in full fight mode and Vane was just kind of like yeah. And I think that she just had like a minor moment of vulnerability and she probably did her version of a hug with with Vane a little bit. Because Vane knows what it is. Vane's the only one who knows what it is and would do it naturally. And it was comforting to her. And then I think and then at that point, she probably heard this little sound and immediately responded and looked at me. And I think I would have just been like, go to your person. Like,
oh, you didn't even need to say that.
No,
Then
she was
in a
ready to
second,
go.
Yep. Came right down.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm giving this one. I'm giving it to your Rem. And I hand it over.
Little cocked head looking over at Urem. He's gonna look over to Vane. I don't think he's really had much of an interaction with Vane before.
Mm.
And just like, what's this? Just if I blow it, Vane will come?
If you blow it, Vane will know that you're in danger, and we will come.
He's gonna look over at Vane and look at you guys, and
That gave me goosebumps. I love that.
Yeah.
thank you, Knock.
You know when you listen to good music and your like skin prickles?
I give him a hug.
He'll wait for a second and then give a hug back, and as you like separate for a second, you can see that he kind of pulls out another wood carving, and it seems to be of almost like a little boy soldier. So Ilgan carved this of me the other day.
Oh, my heart.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Everyone in
You
this
don't want to
party
what?
has carving skills? Everyone carves? Am I supposed to know how to carve things?
No.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, what did you say?
So he was saying that like I carved this for me the other day. I don't want to ever let him down.
He probably will, but that's okay because he believes in you, and that's not going to change. Everybody slips up. I slipped up.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Dude, I got almost all of us killed today.
That wasn't you.
It was kind of me.
Hey, if a monster attacks you, like you said, you're not alone too. You have friends that are gonna back you up.
Oh.
I know, but I can get out of situations
It's
really
almost
quick.
like you should take your own advice and remember that you have friends and you can't control them caring about you.
Yeah, but
It's harder.
I really feel like you inspire a lot of your friends, Knock. Of course, if they see you in danger, they're gonna help.
It's not that I don't want help. I do. It's just like, let me ask, maybe? Or, take a beat. I can, especially when I have Vane with me. She can get me out of danger very quickly. Isn't that right, Vane? Exactly.
I'm just gonna kind of put the wing on top of your head.
You can go back up if you want.
Mhm.
Cool.
Well, just know that you don't have to always go off alone.
I'll try.
I won't if you won't.
All right. I held out my hand.
How about we just always go off together?
This sounds like a really, really great plan.
Shakes hands. All right. Is there anything else you would like to discuss during this part of your watch?
No, not really. That was what I wanted to get done.
Nearing the end of this watch, you'll see Irem really focusing in, and for a quick moment, there seems to be a spark of light that appears coming from the toy soldier before it dissipates back down, and he just looks really proud at himself at it for a second.
Hell yeah.
Baby bracket.
Yup.
But
Oh no.
I think Vic is temporarily gone.
hello?
Hello?
I'm
I went
back.
to intermission immediately because things stopped working.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brian started sounding like he was underwater, and then Vic left, Connell left, and then I got kicked.
What
I
was the
think-
last thing you guys heard?
I think
I wonder
Discord
if
had a
all of
mini
our
stroke.
internet. Well, my internet does that sometimes, so I thought it was my internet.
What was the last thing you guys heard?
End of the watch, Urem lit up the toy soldier, and
Yeah, that's
I was
what I
like,
heard.
"Woo!"
Yeah,
That's
we were about
awesome.
to get past that moment, and that was the
Yeah.
cut.
Did you hear anything else after that or no?
Nope.
We're back.
Great. Cool. All right,
Okay.
we're back. Well, after Urem lights that up as that is happening,
Mhm.
bracket,
Oh shit.
you hear the sound of ticking once
boy.
more in your head.
One day, I'm gonna have tinnitus because of this.
You wake up laying flat on your back and you feel the gentle caress of sand on the back of your head as you lift up, and you can feel the sand just falling out of your hair. And you look around and you're once again within the clockwork force, but different. It just seems like an ever expansive sand with trees growing out of them, all with those same circular forms with the hands, the ones just like the wristwatch that you've been trying to discover.
You can
And they
say
all-
at this point timepiece. I've figured that far out.
Mhm.
I just don't know how to read it yet, nor know what it's called.
As you look around, you just see rows and rows of ticking trees, and behind you, as you sit up and you look behind you, you can once again see that black and purple swirling portal before it slowly dissipates. And there's nothing but this dark forest of sand all around you, and the ticking that continues. As you start just listening into the silence, you can hear once more echoing throughout the entire expanse. Once again, follow the path. Is everybody okay? Everything just okay, sorry, everything just blitzed out for a second. Once again, follow the path to see another glimpse into you. Follow your clockwork forest and learn what you forgot, but left yourself to remember. Always follow the light, my chosen warrior. And you kind of see a little shimmering in the distance forward.
I guess I'll follow the shimmering.
As you're taking your steps through the sand,
Curious question. Am I just me in clothes, nothing else?
as you start walking and you're looking at yourself, yeah, you see your current self. Same gems in your hand, same scars where you remember, even the not the armor you popped off, but the clothes you were in as you went to bed.
Okay.
And you can see the sand in the distance between the trees kind of slithering around at times, and more weird creatures kind of moving around like the ones you had seen in the forest before. some kind of almost crocodile armadillo, of course, just seems to be rolling through the sand.
A crocodile armadillo?
Yeah.
You were watching
Crocodile.
Avatar while Brian did a lot of the writing of this.
Armadillo.
Okay, carry on.
The crocodilo is a thing. Also, me and Brian, when lots of stuff of the Clockwork Forest and Breck was written, we're watching a lot of Avatar. A lot of Avatar!
A crocodilo.
They stop every once in a while and stop rolling to look up at you, and their bronze eyes kind of just shine back at you before just swirling around once more.
I adore the imagery that you guys are providing.
As I walk down this, I'm guessing it's a corridor of trees, essentially, with a slight path meandering through it, as is your description. Yep. I want to...
Following the shimmering light.
Yeah. As I walk, I want to walk past one of the trees, and I want to feel if it actually is physically ticking. Like, you can feel the...
Like the heartbeat of the tick?
Yeah. Because I'm curious.
Roll a perception check.
Is that perception or is that physical touch?
Yes. Hey, Brian, does my hand work? That's my...
Do I have a hand?
So no, it's physical perception.
No, it's because this is like kind of a half dream sequence. It's not fully real. That's the real reason. I understand why. It's just such an easy douchebaggery. It's a 15.
Listen, there's only 18 skills I can pick from, okay? What was the check?
That's 15.
15? As you feel and you hold on to the bark of the tree, you do feel that tick echoing constantly as it actually goes, almost like a little reverberation that you can feel through the actual bark.
Okay, I'll continue down the path.
All right. And eventually, as that shimmering comes more into light, you can see it does appear to be a white barken tree with white leaves over the top, and where there seems to be a hole in the center is where the actual shimmering light is coming out of. As you're getting closer, you can start hearing the crashing of waves.
Ah.
Please no seagulls, please no seagulls, please no seagulls, please no seagulls.
As you go forward and you start approaching the hole in the tree, as per our oath, another glimpse into you. And do you look into the tree?
I will look into the tree, because I assume the voice I'm hearing is Xylia's voice, essentially.
Good assumption.
So you should know that she has talked to me before.
So the sound of waves just gets louder and louder as you put your head into this image of the tree, looking forward, and instantly you're looking into this different area, a sky that seems to be full of a blue, purple, pink, white, yellow, orange, and red shade connected to the ocean surface. You can see what you know to be a younger version of yourself, sitting upon some sort of fabric, lied on what seems to be some sort of beach.
Towels are a thing, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
We would know it's a towel, Brian. We have bathrooms.
The beach towel is with the prints on it.
I think I could figure out it's a towel.
A towel that seems to be a towel that does seem to be in the colors of a rainbow, and there seems to be a rainbow umbrella kind of over your area as well.
May I ask, is this specifically the coloration of like the pride coloration?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That was my curiosity. Mm-hmm. Good, I have good taste.
You're wearing a silver shirt that says "Life is Good" on it, and wearing a pair of blue jeans. And
Breck has calves. He would not be wearing blue jeans. What are you talking about? Gotta show off the calves.
It's canonical now. You're wearing blue jeans.
You wrote it down already, damn.
A different time.
He's like, God damn it.
Cargo short. Cargo
You look
short.
around in
show
the
those
surrounding
calves.
area around you, and you can see multiple seagulls flying in the sky around, and a familiar pier with a merry-go-round on it that says Pacific Park as the
Okay.
sign lights up and the sun continues to be setting in the distance. But you focus in on yourself more, and you seem to be shaking in your sleep as if you were having a bad dream, before your body violently rushes upright and you shout towards the ocean, Illigan! And then you're grasping a towel on the blanket beside of you. A few spectators around walking on the beach seem to look at you, but they don't seem to pay too much mind. The beach seems to be unusually empty for this time of day, but it does appear to be sometime in the cold weathers. You see a lot of people starting to bundle up.
And I'm in California, so I'm like, this is nice, isn't it?
After catching your breath, you grab over to the side a backpack and you unzipper the front pocket, reaching in, and you grab some sort of wood carving, a toy soldier.
Huh.
And you reach in afterwards, and there also seems to be a wooden owl whistle as well too. And you just look down at them. I had a younger brother and a friend, Ilgan and Nock. And you think about it for a second. You kind of sit up for a moment, and then you reach into the bag and you sit there for a second and pull out a couple of pre-rolls and start smoking a little bit as the sun continues to set a little bit. And then you start thinking, I'm Urem Breckle. Ilgan, where are you? And a couple minutes later, as time seems to speed forward almost in a quick motion, the sun is starting to set more, almost down on all the horizon. You can see the same curly red-haired woman with the plump cheeks walk up behind this younger you, calling, Hey, I knew I'd find you out here. Wow, it's truly a miracle that your kind doesn't really burn. You were out here all day, still pale as a ghost. And you kind of sit up for a second and just, sorry, I was off today and lost track of time. Want a blaze? And he offers her a hit. She takes it and a big hit to finish it off. And leans down, blows the smoke in your face. Come on, Jim Bob. We got a meeting with the boss in downtown Disney tonight. It'll be late if you stay here smoking all day. And you see yourself smile and pull her down for a kiss. She screams and you two laugh together on the towel for a minute. And after packing up your things, she takes a few steps forward before you say, Hey. And she turns to you and says, Yeah? You then say, I remembered my name, my actual name finally. It's Urem Breckle. And I have a brother, Ilgan, and apparently a small friend named Nuck. Something to do with an owl. And then she's gonna be like, Well, okay about the owl, but Urem, baby, that's great. You're finally remembering. Yeah, but that's all. It's a start, right? I gotta start somewhere. Now come on, Urem. We have a world to save. And she stands up and reaches out her your hand, and you grab it. And as you gleefully walk back apart to the beach, holding her hand towards the '90s red Chevy truck, miraculously parked pretty close by on the beach for this time of year. And on the way over, she laughs. I knew David was a fake name. And you're like, yes, it's been established. I can't lie to you. Well, even from the start, I couldn't. And she goes, I think I gave you a good name in this place, Jim Bob. No, it was a terrible name. Let's keep that name a secret from everyone but us, okay? Oh, yeah? And what kind of name is Urem? It sounds like some sort of fantasy name from one of those movies you rent all the time. Okay, thank you. I take that as a compliment. And you two laugh until the sun finally fades, and the last thing you hear is her saying, got your Starbucks for the road? It's going to be a long night. And the image goes dark as the ticking intensifies, and you almost feel it closing up in front of you before you're back in the space in the Clockwork Forest. Yes.
I roll for the history check that I remember this is Santa Monica Pier.
Roll a history check.
Because I know it's Santa Monica Pier, because I was like, I'm 99% sure that that's the name of the theme park on the pier in Santa Monica. But I have to check. I currently have maps open to visualize this better.
You went into research mode.
So are we in front of the parking lot or on the other side?
What's your history check?
It is. I just have to see what his modifier is. A 11.
11. It took a second. It was almost like it was there at the tip of your thought process, and then it just Santa Monica Pier.
This is ironic, because in the memory it was on fucking buildings all around me.
Yep. The name comes back to you, and you can still slowly start hearing the ticking starting to intensify, and the darkness, even to your dark vision, starts closing in. You feel as if you are gonna fade soon, until it reaches in on you, and we'll see where you wake up. So, Knock and Urem, it's the end of your watch. Wet Hands is gonna stay sitting at the bench because he's got nothing else to do. Who do you guys wake up?
Yeah, I would go over to Bracket at that point.
Okay.
Yep.
That means I'd probably startle awake.
Mm-hmm. And just, Bracket, you.
Whoa, you okay?
Have you ever heard of Santa Monica? No, you haven't. Why am I even asking that? Sorry.
It's okay. Here, I pull him up and I give him some of my water skin.
Memories are weird, dude.
Yeah, sure. I definitely know what that's like.
He begins slowly putting it after he accepts a swig and begins putting his armor on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he can just pops on now. Oh, thank God, so much easier.
You gonna be good for your watch?
I'm fine. It'll just be something to think on.
Okay. Do I believe him?
Roll an insight check.
I want to, yes. Oh, that's so good. 25.
Okay. He seems okay, but you can tell he definitely has something to think, like something's on his mind, but he's not like...
Yeah.
He's not upset. He's like, I need to really think about what my brain has recorded.
Do I get anything, like, any extra, like, interesting tidbits on a 25? That's pretty high.
With that kind of insight, probably that you notice, like, when you woke him up, like, his eyes went wide that he saw you specifically. Like, his reaction would be like, oh, Knock! Okay, safe, that's Knock. The panic was less panic. Which is why it's kind of an instant I got as soon as you grabbed arm, it was right up.
Yeah.
You could be like, you're like, so you waking me up wasn't the problem. I had a separate dream. You just happened to wake me up as it ended.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point out you put Urem to bed and then woke up Bracket.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Well,
I did.
We have to keep a bracket awake. We got a third one.
Yeah.
We have all the watches. We can cover all the watches.
I wake
Well,
up bracket
it's
and
official. Andrew's got to learn the spell simulacrum.
do you want another person up with you? How you doing? I mean, what hands is up?
Who else has not slept?
Zani.
I need to sleep now, but Zani didn't have a watch yet. I don't know
How
if she's
many
ready for
hours
one.
has passed since all of these things have happened?
Another 2 hours went by.
We're at the 4-hour
so
mark.
It's into your trance.
Okay. Sleeping outside.
I'll say, can you wake up Zani? I don't feel right waking her up just yet. We're not close enough.
Oh, sure.
I feel a
I'm also
femme-presenting
not very
person.
close with her, but I can do that. Sure.
I feel femme-presenting face is more comforting than me.
Oh.
That's
okay.
my opinion.
All right. I have tusks, but sure. I'll go over to Zani.
I think that shows how Bracket doesn't see you in that kind of way at all. Zero intimidation from you, just like, no, you're my best friend. I know what you're talking about.
I go over to Zani and I'll just kind of like gently, just be like, "Hey."
Yeah.
Bracket will
Sorry,
begin
you
stirring the
wanna
coals
take a
back up on the
watch?
fire.
You don't have
um,
to. If you don't want to. We have a ghost now that can do that too, so.
Yeah, I can do a watch. Yeah, no worries.
Okay, cool. All right, Bracket's up too, and wet hands, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to bed.
All right, I got you.
Cool, thanks. I give her a fist bump. Can we do fist bumps? Is that a thing?
Oh yeah,
You
we've
better
done
do a
fist
fist bump.
bumps. We've already done
Bracket-
fist bumps.
Bracket has introduced them, especially to Zani, and as you do that, and she's gonna just go, and just grab onto your.
Yeah,
fist
the mistake again.
Oh, uh-huh.
Stick shift!
Sure.
I yell it from across the camp. It's literally stick shift as I'm throwing wood into the fire.
Bracket said that's what you do with that, right?
Technically
normally-
wrong, but still funny.
I normally go like this, but that's funny.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry.
good. No, it's okay. You don't have to apologize. It's good. I like it. It's your own style.
And then we'll scurry past over to Bracket.
Yeah, I'll go cuddle up with Vane.
I will stoke the fire
go back
and then
to
move
bed.
to going through our supplies to see what we have to cook breakfast in a little while.
Okay. And as you and Zani begin your watch, Oliver. So, where did you go to sleep on the tent, in the campsite?
On the tent.
I imagine I was pretty close to the fire when I fell asleep.
Okay. So you set up camp not near the fire, but like, hey, closest to it outside of the range where all the logs are around there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you wake up in your tent on the campsite, but instantly as you look out, you notice all of your friends, all of the tents are empty and nobody's sitting at the fire. But the fire does still burn.
Right.
What do you do?
I approach the fire and sit down.
Okay. You go over to the fire and sit down, looking around, and you first see the left alarm torch go off.
What?
And then the right alarm torch goes off. The one in the center. And then the one above, and you see it actually fall from the top and hit the ground. And as it does, sprouting from it, a archway of twisting locks with a question mark symbol on it appears, and the fire's surface shines onto a barken back wall that forms in the middle of the archway. And you can see the shadowy form of Ilis once again, presenting herself to you sitting cross-legged with her cheek resting in her palm. My wondrous wizard, you have found quite the friends now, haven't you? And you're already completing bits of your quest. Congratulations.
Is this the first time I'm actually seeing Ilis? Have I seen?
You saw Ilis in a dream when you guys were heading back down from the Shrine of Time. After you had first discovered the name, Ilis Nock did the trick. And Ilis had let you know, trying to reassure of, hey, she has a good vested interest in you and your success. And she urged you to go to the Sand Falls, the place where both your mother and your father had disappeared. The answers that you seek and ones that your friends seek as well will lie at the Sand Falls. That's what you heard the last time Isla spoke to you, and she gave you, because your clever friend Nock found a way around learning her name, allowed you to keep the knowledge of her name, Isla. So you do know instantly who this is.
I'm not sure why you're so interested in me.
Oh, well, I only have interest in people who show interest in me to begin with.
Till a few days ago, I had no idea who you were.
Memories are a funny thing like that. They're not always permanent. Oh, I've been interested in you for quite some time. You, your father, both at times asking for help. And, of course, I am here to help. That is what I do. Of course, I throw little riddles and puzzles in every once in a while for amusement, but believe me, Oliver, I am on your side, yours and your friends.
Forgive me if I'm apprehensive.
Oh, I can completely understand. But no, you trusted me with several things. Things you didn't want, but things you didn't want to lose. And one of those things I think can help you out. Now I know things like memories can be painful, my dear Oliver. But you can learn something from them. Now. Now, my brilliant boy, dig deep, and you actually see her stand up in the image on the barken wall. And she'll stand up and walk out of the archway, appearing as a fully three-dimensional form, her shoulder-length hair flowing in shadowy wisps in her wake. And she's going to approach you. What do you do? Are you standing still? Are you letting her come close?
I'll let her come close and I'll stand up.
Now, please, like I said, dig deep. I know these memories hurt you, but this one will help you and your friends move forward, I assure you, safely. And she's going to, out of her form, kind of reach in and pull, and there seems to be a key in her hand. I give this back to you in good faith. You gave this to me. And it'll be the key to getting you safely back to your city.
Do I remember? I take it. Do I recognize it?
Oliver, everything she is telling you right now as fact, you reaching out to her, you giving her things, you remember quite literally everything. You have no idea what she's talking about and what this key is, but as you take it in your hand, you start seeing a question mark glow flashing upon your chest right over where your heart is. Unlock it.
Unlock what?
The memory you gave me to hold on to. I promise you, it'll be worth it.
If you say so. Right. I'll just stare at the key, just trying to
Insert it. Unlock it.
I will place it against my chest.
Know where the keyhole is? Are you just putting the key up against it, or you try?
I'll put the key in.
And she's gonna say, deep breath, and she begins inhaling. And as she does, you kind of feel your flesh almost begin to kind of fray off your body, a painless peeling of your form as it gets sucked up in the inhale of Eyeless. The frequency of her breathing sharpens until you're completely sucked within and lost within her shadows. But Oliver, you open your eyes again, and you find yourself in the body of your younger self, looking yourself maybe 7, 8. And then you look at your other hand, and you're guided hand in hand by a woman with dark brown hair tied in a braid down to the notch of her back. She's pulling you, and she pulls you down the street in the outer ring coming out from Fortune's Plaza. She stops at the 8th building to the left of the gates of the city, the first residential building right before the first dock. Your mother has brought you out here before, and you remember the sign at the entrance reading Dale's Dives Below. Your mother brings you inside, and she has some conversation with some middle-aged Triton gentleman. You're not quite all focusing entirely. You have a book in your hand studying the most recent thing your father has given you. The gentleman has a well-groomed goatee, and he lets your mother into a back room that he seems to unlock with a little weave of magic. You go in the room, and there's a hatch in the wooden floor of this closet. And as your mother leads you down, it leads to an undercity passage carved on the outer edge of the city, under the ground but before the pipelines. No light seems to be present, but your mother casts a dancing lights cantrip, creating 4 little lights surrounding the two of you. It leads under the gates, in the bottom of the Sovereign Airways, where there seems to be a passageway built into the underside of the bridge, where a slit above it is carved out to allow fresh oxygen and torch smoke to escape, as she now rips one out, letting the dancing lights fade away. Your mother stops as you see a first staircase, and she looks up, but continues forward. And then she stops at the second staircase. She starts going up, and she turns around to you and says, "All right now, Oliver, stay with Mommy now. I don't want to lose you again." And she turns and begins walking up the stairs. And as you try to continue, your hand slips out of her grasp. A tight pain begins curling in your chest. And as she continues up the stairs, she gets further and further from you. And it feels as if you're falling through a splintered stone floor. Your breathing intensifies and gets heavier as your anxiety spikes and tears begin falling down your cheeks as you silently scream out, grasping for your mother's hand. The clouds surround you, and your mother continues to get further and further until she is entirely out of sight. And Oliver, you fall back into yourself. standing in front of the gateway with the question mark locks, and the shadowy upper half of Eyeless is stretching out from the wall, holding you in an embrace. And your breathing seems to be out of control. You're sweating profusely as that pain of the memory is burning through you. Oh, there, my dear Oliver. I know that pain. I know that loss. And she kind of rubs the back of your head gently, the way that you instantly remember that your mother did with you. With that, you kind of feel a calming come over you. But the pain does continue. It hurts to hold on to, but it is yours once again. Do you want to keep it, or shall I keep it safe for you?
No, I'll keep it.
At that point, the key kind of fully inserts itself inside your chest, and a searing pain like a hot poker is digging into your heart. But then the pain subsides, or at least rather just condenses over your heart. And she fades back into the bark and wall beneath the arches. Brave. A rare color to coat a plain old human, especially a male. Especially you, my dear Oliver, but that is a good sign for you and your new friends. Maybe you can save them all like that monk predicted. Oh, I really hope it's true. I'll leave you a present when you wake up to prove even more that I am on your side, Oliver. That bridge your mother showed you extends the entire length of the Sovereign Airways. It'll provide you safe passage, and let my little gifts help even more. Keep a brave heart, especially as you are returning to where yours was once broken. And as that last laugh comes, the archway just slowly, the chains come apart and fades as all of the alarm torches go out. And at this moment, the memory of rain also comes back into your mind. And you're left all alone at this campfire, burning, none of your friends there, the pain kind of still searing in your chest. And you can start seeing the fire slowly going in.
I'll sit there for a little while longer as I watch the fire just slowly burn down before I make my way back to my bedroll and just kind of fall asleep.
As you get into your tent and start to curl up, the fire completely dies out and you are in complete darkness. And that is where we will end this month's session.
Wait. Are we not acknowledging the fact that all of the alarms went off?
In his dream.
Oh, it was just in his dream, not in real life.
And then they all went back off. Yes, just in the dream.
Okay.
Yeah, Nock would have instantly been awoken if that.
I was like, I feel like I would have woken up if I heard that, and also I'm outside of the alarm, so I feel like I would have noticed that.
I kind of figured that was just in my dream.
I have waited for good dream sequences again. I was so excited writing those bits.
That was awesome.
They were fucked up. They were fucked up.
And Oliver, there was a distinctive choice whether you decided to keep that memory or not. So, whew.
No, I mean, I felt like it was my memory. It belongs with me.
Well, we had plenty of interesting inter-party conversations tonight. Further dives into some possible backstories with Bracket.
Apparently, I had a person I was banging when I was on Earth.
Yeah, Jim Bob.
Yeah, Jim Bob.
Very good way to work that in, Brian.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Also,
everybody. My stream did not load the entire time, so I couldn't be a viewer. So I don't know who was here, how many people were, but if you were,
Ethan was here for a bit because there's
Who
tons of comments.
who was?
I think it was Ethan because he's hash brown jelly, right?
Oh yeah, I'll have to thank him tomorrow. I was actually thinking of texting him to watch the stream, so that's actually hilarious. But
Yeah, I wasn't looking over. I didn't have it up because when we went to Santa Monica, I kind of just kept maps up.
Ethan and anybody else who joined, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining this month's disaster. I don't know if we'll have one again before Christmas or after, but stay tuned on our socials, and I'm sure Conlon and I will try to fit a disaster cast in here somewhere. So thank you all for watching. Until the next disaster.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Right.